Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to our Saturday evening campaign. It is, of course, the blood-soaked chronicles of Kirimori. Without further ado, let us hand things over to our illustrious GM. It is, of course, the one, the only, the grumpy.
Inspiration.
Really weird word.
I was gonna say, if we do word of the day, I will end up getting them demonetized within like the first 5 seconds. I know
Today's word
right
is
there,
right there, and we just
We
that's
know
it
it's
done.
coming, Zay. We knew this was coming.
demonetization. Is when YouTube doesn't like something you've
This
done.
was intentional on Lime's
Takes the money.
part.
The word of the day is timing.
I have no filter. I have no mental safeguards. Everything is
The
chaos
word
all
of
the
the
time.
day is sabotage.
Sabotage.
Oh, there we go.
God damn.
I,
That's where you're
Damn.
posting.
you have to understand, I held like
What?
3 of them back because I thought you were ready
I
to go.
post in the Harry Roll group,
Ah, okay.
Oh.
and also New Chris in the Block.
I
Oh, I think everyone there
I
ignores
didn't
me.
know. But yes, welcome on in. Yeah, it's a bit chaotic here most of the time.
A bit.
Every stream start is chaotic.
It
That's
is.
the nature of the start of a. You
That's
play
the
D&D at
secret,
home. You
right?
spend at least half an hour
Waffling.
chatting balls.
Not me. I get that fishing rod out, yoink my players right in.
Word
Just
of
like,
the
let's
day
go,
is
let's go.
faff.
All right, Johnny.
Faff.
we got places to be, so it's like we gotta go.
Places to be, shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go. brr.
I need to be
Episode
warmed into
13,
things.
guys.
All right. I need a bit of foreplay before I get right into it.
I'm done.
Please.
Can't help you with that, man. Like
I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
you had all
What was I
fucking
doing?
day to build yourself up. I mean,
I don't know what you guys.
all right,
Can't just drop trow and go, bro.
okay.
I mean,
That's a skill
You
issue,
can?
bro. I'm sorry.
yeah. It's like,
What level
Hey,
are
I
you?
don't know what to say.
It's cold.
What level
It's
are
not
we?
that fucking cold.
5.
It's about as
We're
cold as
fi-
it
we're
is for
5,
Johnny
Sam,
You
we're
right
all
now.
leveled to level 5 last session. You should be level 5. You should be double hitting things, which means now I can triple hit you back.
oh shit.
The world is a sensible place.
I can only still
I-
single hit, but I have more sneak attack.
Double Eldritch Blast.
Except you are hitting twice now with my little rule change.
Yeah, with
And
your
did
thing,
you
yeah.
rest is the question.
Don't mind me, chat.
He
I'm
just said
at
with the
panic
level up, we're all set.
It's fine.
He said with the level up, just act as if we've had a rest.
I remember that. I remember this conversation now.
Did anyone?
Cool.
Did you all just take normal levels in your normal
Yes.
classes?
Yes.
No one's multi-classed.
Fuck no, I want
Until
level 3
possibly
spells.
next level for me.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't think I'm ever gonna end up multi-classing Koharu. I think he's probably gonna be pure rogue, just because it makes sense.
Debating when to dip in a Drew line.
Sure.
Oh,
Sometimes you dip just because the story takes you to a
Oh,
place.
excuse me.
Damn.
Sorry.
In one of my other games, I sat on a throne and got lightning put in my bum, and so I became a lightning cleric.
That's what you wanted, though.
It's true.
And
Character's
I
got a
won't judge
thing
your
for
kink, man.
He fit the
sitting
story.
on thrones in my games.
What?
The character's got a thing for sitting on thrones in my games. It's just-
Don't,
That's how I.
In my
am.
defense,
Apparently
you put
have
me
a
on the
thing for
throne. I
lighting
didn't
up their
sit on the
asses,
throne.
so
I
I
sat
just
on a
wanted a bit
throne
of-
and died for my hubris.
He said he wanted to become a storm cleric through the fucking story, and I said, "Okay, let's do it."
There you go. So then he was like,
We conveniently were with storm giants, so it worked out.
Okay, fuck. I need to remember what I'm doing. I'm writing down this damn drink. Fucking A.
Right, now we've done that roller coaster.
Help.
Let's get into today's game.
no,
We'll
keep
have a brief.
waffling. Yep.
Zig's like, I need a level. Wait.
We're good. You waffle away. Yep.
Tell you what, Sass, you can do a recap because
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
just last
okay.
session.
So we had shenanigans of like trying to get some evidence against. Well, who was the fuck his name? Shit.
Grimslade.
Grimslade, yes,
Yep.
that dude.
Oh,
That
I saw space
So-
for a second there.
The word we decided was twinjas for Kaharu and Dax.
Yeah.
One guard was super unprofessional. The other one was giving Satori directions. So then Kaharu and Dax sucked at investigation. Satori's guard sucked at map making. Mariko sucked at arm wrestling. I sucked at charming people. Kaharu finally found a box. And then suddenly it was like, yo, you want to hear my sick bagpipe spills? From Doji.
From Broji in the background there.
From Broji's background, yeah. So Dax was swaddled by Mariko because Dax was suddenly
I'd been given a
Less than a
potion,
foot
right?
tall.
Midgified.
Midgified.
Baby.
Midgified.
I have a quote in here of Zhang saying, "Are you stroking him?"
Oh, God.
Told you.
Last session was that kind of day, wasn't it?
It was that kind of game.
Oh no.
We headed off with Agria to see Constable Jargon. Along the way, my owl spotted
Okay,
a trap,
yeah.
so we walked into it without being surprised.
Got my recipe
Except there was a
written
shadow
down.
bastard that surprised everyone, including our attackers.
Mhm.
I put one rat to
You called
sleep,
shadow
and we fucked up
bastard?
the other rat. Shadow
Yeah.
bastard, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have issues with my terminology?
No,
Zane?
it was good. Yeah, it was good.
That is a professional term, sir.
No, I appreciate it.
including calling the rats rattos in my notes. We put one ratto to sleep and fucked up the other ratto. Young
Mean
guy,
ratto.
undead guy hurt us, but we eventually downed it and went poofed. We tied up the sleeping ratto and hauled off with it. I had some sort of history on the shadow creature, undead that make pacts with demonic entities, giving them power over shadows, usually assassins. But it's unusual that an undead has made a pact. And Dax thinks it's targeting the cousins.
Close enough.
That's my notes in a nutshell.
Okay. And
I love it.
yeah, you successfully defended yourselves and essentially went and got to the constable's off. Groovy.
So we made it with the alchemist then? He's okay?
Yeah, your alchemist buddy was
Cool.
was fine. The rats were trying to shoot him and stuff, but you dealt with them.
Mission
I
accomplished.
believe you got one of them prisoner.
We do, yep. There
We
we
did.
did.
Yep,
Tied
I
him
put
up.
one to sleep and tied him up.
Okay.
Might as well drag him with us. We're going
Then
to
after a little
Constable
bit
and-
more of a walk, you will eventually arrive to probably more of a garrison area where a lot of the guards for this level and maybe some other levels station themselves. But it also happens to be the headquarters to like the lead investigator for all of the city. And you are led into a small area. Your prisoner is offered a nice, comfortable cell, and I guess the dead body is put in a morgue nearby, which is just a small room with a table in it, really, because it's not really a morgue, no it. And then yeah, they will lead you into a rather large, not ostentatious, but a large office, with a very bejeweled gentleman sat behind a desk. He's got rings, necklaces, ear studs, nose studs, everywhere you could put some sort of gem. He has
Is
a
he
gem,
sparkling like Edward Cullen would in
and
sunlight?
he is a little sparkly.
I was about to
in
panic. I was like,
himself.
when the fuck did Magni get here?
He's full on crystal. And he is
Old diamond dwarf.
he is a dwarf, and he has a very nice twirly mustache. Think Hercule Poirot as a dwarf with lots of bling. I should put that into a AI generator and see what comes out. I will not be doing a Belgian accent.
I don't even know what a Belgian accent sounds like. You could pull it off. I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't
You
speak
can go either
Flemish.
French or Dutch sounding.
Let's hear the French.
French? Yeah.
Oui, oui.
Passez-vous mon fait? C'est oui, oui.
J'ai mangé le fromage.
Je m'appelle Jean.
Oh, I don't
That's
know
not a
what's
French
worse.
accent. That's just French.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that the other two bitches are making me die laughing, or you two trying to use French accents.
I haven't done French, by the way, since I was like 15 years old, and there
High
are
school, baby.
still
Raymond.
words that are stuck in my head.
I always remember foutoir because a guy said it, and like you could just see the teacher, man. She was yeah, and then just that coldness in the room when he said it. It's like, oh, like,
Does anyone
I know.
remember the name of the alchemist?
It's Egria.
Okay. Agria will greet Jargon.
Sorry, I just was like, shit, what's my NPC's name? Does anyone remember it? Cool, there's a name thrown out, it must be that. Good job, let's go.
I just said it in my
I can
notes.
relate. Yeah.
I just come up with names on the spot. That's why it's called Jargon, for Christ's sake. And then, yeah. Sass remembers it for me. It's great. It's teamwork. If I paid you guys, I'd pay Sass slightly more. I mean, but I'm never going to pay you guys, because
Zing pays
slave
me an
labor's
inspiration,
cheaper.
it's fine.
yeah, she gets paid inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Do I give you inspiration? Do you just take inspiration for doing notes? That's great. I'm so proud
In
of you.
Zing's game, I don't. I do in Zing's game, I don't in your game, because you've never said anything about it.
I hand them out all the time. I'll think of something else for you.
Yeah,
I'll just be nicer to you than everyone else.
For the note taker, you get inspiration unless you've already got it, in which case you can give it to someone else.
No.
It's fine.
Just had to be difficult, didn't you?
You use all the other cool rules that you use. Like, yeah.
I know, I'm quite the influencer when it comes to D&D rules, and I've never read the D&D rule book.
Just keeps it simple, stupid, right? Like,
No, because they're good rules. Appreciate it. I don't make weird ones, apart from the weapon stuff that I'm trying out, but I just wanted to add a little bit of sprinkle something in there for this campaign. Plus, I really like the 6th edition quotation mark for light weapons. Anyway, he will. They already know each other, but he will present the evidence while you guys stand in a corner, and then after a while, he will look over to you guys and look. So, of the rat folk, do you know anything about them and why they might have attacked? Besides clearly being hired by whoever's behind this.
We kept one alive for just that reason.
didn't we also have a note with a description of him on
Mm-hmm.
one of the bodies we looted?
Mm-hmm.
I moose horn for chat's benefit. I moose horned, which meant I was asking out of character.
Moose horn is literally putting your hand up to your head like a moose horn.
Yeah, making antlers using your thumbs.
Making
like
antlers.
I don't know why I'm
must
showing
sound-
you guys. You know what moose horns look like.
I love how
Look at
we've
this,
all
chat.
just accepted that as canon, by the way. Like, just that's the way to get OOC attention. Like, out of character,
As
by the way,
opposed
just
to-
Moosehorn is just.
It's not raising your hand, it's just moose horns.
Yeah. Because, like, raising your hand just feels weird, but Moosehorn, for some reason, feels better.
Please, sir,
That's
can
right.
I ask a question? No.
Exactly.
I think,
It's
I think you just
um,
rest in your hand on your head.
Yeah, and you can
'Cause
just chill.
You put it up for such a long time because I ignore
Yep.
you. You've got to rest it.
Yeah, it's like you can actually just let it chill there, just like, ugh, whatever.
I'm sorry. This is today's session.
This is going to be a derailing session.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's only Johnny that gets annoyed.
This is what you get for starting it off like you did. It's your fault. You set the tone.
He really did, though.
Mm-hmm.
Music!
Right. We can question the rat folk further
We
and see exactly who may have hired them.
we do have a note. They have the description of him.
Yes, I can see it here.
That's the only evidence we've got. Although, interestingly, The other individuals seem to have a desire to attack the more spiritually inclined of us.
Perhaps you have garnered some attention in your investigations.
Some of us are not as subtle as. He will shifty eyes at Moriko.
However, this news, this evidence you bring about the general is most dire indeed. But it is clear to me, and I dare say even to the slowest of my dwarven brothers, that something is not right with the general. And so I think this might be enough evidence to satisfy the insatiable hunger that is our Dark Thane. So, and he hesitates. I guess I better bring this to him. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I sat down for a moment first. And the dwarf sits down. Right. He gets out like a little flask and has a drink. Would you like a drink?
Yeah, this is pretty damning. Of course you
Yes.
would.
Haru just politely raising his hand in the back.
Sure, just here. He puts another glass over and puts the thing next to it.
Hell yeah.
He's clearly visibly apprehensive.
He's got this. I believe in him. Also, as Dax is like side-eyeing Moriko for not being subtle, Koharu is just anxiety-ridden, thinking that he's talking about him. So he's just kind of shrunk in on himself in the back.
Mariko will object. It's not my fault people wanted to throw me instead of the dwarves, okay? They wouldn't allow me to dwarf toss.
It's been a long day.
Oh, you to blame with the new game. People coming into the market and persuading foreigners to come down so they can toss them around.
Yes.
Is that really happening?
Yes, it is a new fad amongst the gambling variety. All sorts of... not elves, because elves don't exist. All sorts of creatures are being thrown and gambled upon, apparently.
I would like to see them throw an orc.
I would like to see an orc. I've not seen one in many a day. Right, I think I'm ready. Right, yes, you could all come with me. Might want to leave your weapons here. I can requisition a cell for you to put them in. And he'll go over to a cell and unlock it. And like, please, any blades, weapons, fiery potions, anything that might be seen or suspicious of they're on edge at the moment, as you can understand.
Mariko will be talking comforting to her weapons as she puts them down, telling him it's going to be okay. She won't be
I'll be
gone
back.
long.
I'll be back.
I'll make sure to sharpen you extra sharp tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh, bless.
He'll actually, so he'll take, he'll has a copy of the key himself, but he'll just kind of waft the key in front of your guys for someone to take for this particular cell, so you can get your stuff when you want it. And then he just gives it to the kobold.
That works too.
Car is keeping a couple things just because he's paranoid.
No, that's fine. What are you keeping?
I have my tome, so I just need my book.
Worst case comes to it, I'll just throw another person at as a weapon.
Throw someone, throw a motherfucker at another motherfucker.
I will
Yeah.
toss a goddamn dwarf. That's what she's
Yes.
saying.
He's keeping the sleeve sling that he has, which is
Okay.
easier to hide. You told me about that one, and probably his silver tonto.
Okay, it's probably just the Tonto then that I'll need a roll for.
Okay.
Stealth or deception?
Okay, I would have assumed it'd be sleight of hand, but that's
Or
perfect.
sleight of hand?
Either one. Take a pick, man.
Go with sleight of hand. You are hiding it. Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, inspiration, please. Yoink. That's a little better.
Bringing a silver blade to a vampire should be.
Look, he's paranoid, okay? He's already been stalked like this week.
I do need to ask if any of you rely on magic to be alive, as it is a magic null zone within the throne room.
Rico will turn to her cousin and be like, "Do we?"
To be alive? No, I think we're around that.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
I don't
use
know.
magic, but
I hope not.
We have had hobgoblins in the throne room before. Unless you are not a hobgoblin, do excuse me. You look
I assume
I
it's
am.
something
like a hobgoblin.
You got
I
it.
assume it's something like if I summoned a familiar, it would dispel the familiar.
Uh,
Right?
Possibly.
Okay. No, I think we're good on that.
Should be. I think we'll be
Just
okay. I think
some
we'll be okay.
beings can't enter the zone, and some beings just die. I've never seen it happen, but there are weirder things in the world.
Dax will put his 5 kunai and his long spear in.
I mean, I put my obvious weapons in. I have said I've used magic, and I use this tome for magic. Do you want me to leave the tome here too?
It won't destroy anything that is magical. They simply won't work.
That's fine. Okay.
So if you had a magical heart, for example, you probably don't want to go inside. That's just my...
No
I
arcane
will-
pacemakers. Got it.
I will leave my lantern with my kami.
Big brain.
Okay. He
I have
closes up and
weapons.
locks it for you, but he's giving you the key, so you know that you can just come and get it if you need to.
Okay.
Oh, that means my headband's not gonna work in there.
Hmm.
No. My
Okay.
one special mask won't work in there either. But that's okay.
Also, if any of you have a temperament to be terrified of scary vampires, just brace yourselves. Whilst our Thane is generous and a good leader, he has a presence about him.
Okay.
What are my wisdom saves? Okay.
Mine
I
are
just
decent.
lost my advantage on my wisdom
Fear go
saves,
brr.
so-
It's like, I am anxious all the time. Fear is my default state of existence.
A secret cat.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm still proud of that. And it's about to die.
Okay, you'll be taking out that hall, and just him on his own with you guys. We'll head down a few further halls before you get to what I can only describe as a grand hall, with more decoration than you've seen in most places. But the decoration isn't like jewels and stuff. It's carvings. The very stone and pillars are carved with beautiful, ornate depictions of dwarfs mining and fighting and all that drinking and bustling and everything that you can imagine that dwarfs get up to. And at the end of this hallway, if we will, is a grand double deck of doors.
I do feel like I should ask if you might know where Grimslade is right now.
I do not know currently.
Okay.
Behind the door. Oh shit.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
That's the worry.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
The Thane is alone with just his 2 guard in the room.
Thankfully, our monk has dash.
I'm pretty quick as well.
He approaches. You'll see a very tall human, very built, probably taller than Maruko. He's probably got more metal armor than you've ever seen on someone.
Wow.
Close to full plate. Stood in front of this door with a huge maul held in one hand. It's a 2-handed weapon that he's holding in one hand, and then like a tower shield in the other. And he looks incredibly imposing.
Jesus.
So it's D&D the mountain, right?
Yeah, you can think of that.
Oh no.
And the constable will approach him and go, "We are here to see the Night Thane about the investigation into his assassination." And he just opens the door for you.
I'll wink at the guard on the way in. Very uncharismatically, but I will.
The guard will just sort of nod his head to you. And then the constable will be like, that imposing fellow is the only human to ever be allowed to guard in the honor guard, and they call him the Mountain.
Of course.
No, they don't. What would I need another name? The Mountain's been taken. It's another name for a mountain.
Boulder. I just.
Boulder.
That's not cooler. Come on, guys. We're all imaginative people.
I am really
Who's
not.
Better Jim.
The
Better Jim.
Giants.
Better Jim 22. Come up with a name. There you go.
He's called Cliff.
Cliff. No.
Is he a big red dog?
The Everest.
Right, anyway.
I got
Ow.
The Hound.
hounds.
Josh, shut up.
That's a good one.
Lol.
See, that's inspiration in my game. So that's what that would have been. It's like, yeah, good call. Good call, yep.
Graveler.
Graveler.
Traveler? Okay.
Named after a fucking
Sure.
Pokemon.
Not even the top one, just the second
Just
level.
the
guy.
middle evolution.
Why-
Yo, dude. God damn it, Beta.
Better Jim, you just lost any right for me ever to ask you anything in that chat again.
God, that's hilarious.
Not even Machamp. Come on.
Let's be real though, Machoke is king of that evolution line.
They call him the Geode.
God, I hate it.
So we split him open, he's gonna be all sparkly too.
Yeah, sure.
God.
Also, Seth, thank you for subtly agreeing with me on that.
Cool.
Good Lord.
I got a question real quick. Do we feel like you were talking about? I'm assuming there's some sort of like magic dampener is what you're getting at. Like we can't just
Yes,
blast
as
this
soon as
motherfucker
you-
with spells.
I was
Okay.
going to describe that, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were getting it before we got in there or if we are getting it now. Yeah.
It's when you pass through the door.
Okay.
So as soon as you pass through the door, you will all... If any of you have got any connection to magic, you'll feel it just be severed immediately. It'll be a very
Oh.
strange feeling.
Don't like that.
I do not either.
For some of you, it might be akin to withdrawal,
Oh. Oh, I hate
depending on
it.
how much you rely on your magic in your daily life.
I don't know.
Well, I
For
wouldn't
some of you,
like
it'll
it.
just be like a thirst.
'Cause I come from the spirit
hunger.
realm, so
Yeah.
No.
Just a bit
I'm not doing good.
uneasy.
I'm not doing very well at all.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. How well am I doing, actually?
Oh,
No, not
we're
well
all
at all.
struggling.
Me
We're
and
all
you are
just like, oh, how
There
does
we go,
this
Simon.
feel? Oh
It makes sense that the
Oh.
magic users will be affected a bit more.
Yeah.
It's just disorientating because you're not used to it.
Yeah.
You had a strength that is not there now.
That connection I've had with my
Well,
grandmother
isn't my
since I got my
rage
powers is
connected
just
to
gone.
magic?
Say again?
My rage is connected to magic, right?
I don't think rage is ever
Mhm.
described
My
as magical.
rage, because my ancestral protector.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah.
That is a personal thing for your character if you want it to be magical or not.
You rolled a damn 21. I think you might be.
You're
Might be
fine.
all right. You might be
I'm
all
alright,
right.
but, you know,
I probably didn't need a roll, but I heard withdrawal, and I was like, oh, well, yeah, Kahari's got to do that.
I'm protective of,
Yeah, you
of
feel
all
too.
my friends, so,
Oh.
yeah.
I got double problems. I'm having liquor withdrawal, and I need
In
a
this
snack.
throne room, you see a shiny white marbled floor that glistens with the odd light that is danced around this room. While the rest of it is shrouded in shadow. On the other end of the room, you will see a black obsidian throne flanked by two large dwarves in similar armour to the gentleman that was outside. And sat upon the throne in
Is it
can only be
annoying?
described as more simple robes than you expect a king to have. Is the Night Thing. However, his demeanour and his very presence are daunting.
No, not to worry, guys. You're too dumb to notice. Lights on, no one's home.
Mariko's wondering which robe she should put on before she fucking goes.
The red
in there.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it just me, or does he look like a bit of a Gith Yankee? Like, in
Nah.
like just the shape of the face.
Nah, it's because of the hood. It's narrowing it in. Optical illusion.
For those of you that look close enough, you'll see his face is somewhat disfigured. Possibly from the recent attack. I forgot that in the corner on Zang's stream it's covered with the pictures, so it's a bit cool. But I was inspired by the Emperor. That was the thing.
Palpatine.
Palpatine. I put Dwarven Palpatine and
It
played
worked
around
out.
Ultimate power!
God. Why did it sound like a 5-year-old?
Because I am 5-year-old.
Noted.
Note that none of us denied that either.
The doors close behind you.
Oh god, what did I just look for?
I don't really need you to roll me wisdom saving throws, but if you want to roll wisdom saving throws to see how your character might feel in this kind of presence of what's clearly a very, very old and powerful individual, that's up to you guys.
I rolled for something else, but sure.
We all don't like being in
it's
this room
appropriate.
at all.
I know in D&D it's a bit easy for you lot to be like, well, we're whatever, no one can hurt us, blah, 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 I'm not scared of this guy, but
I was laughing internally because I'm like, Kobold Defiance is the legacy trait where I get advantage on these things, and
Oopsie.
Koharu's over here too distracted.
How
on
am
his
I
withdrawals.
the only one in this room that's not afraid? I am literally walking anxiety.
probably because Koharu has met and faced very scary vampires before.
That's true.
And you eat nightmares, so it's kind of like
That's also
And
fair.
you eat nightmares.
That's
You'll be
fair.
eating
I'm
mine
looking
tonight.
I'm looking at everybody else in this room like I'm gonna fucking eat good later.
Yeah, I think all of them.
It's like I'm
yeah,
gonna
I don't
eat
think
good
you'll have a problem
later.
eating tonight.
I ain't gonna have to snack for a week. Be full as fuck.
First the spiders and then this. Like, come on now.
You see the Night Thing look up and kind of scan a look across you all before the constable approaches him and hands him the paperwork. Which he then reads. There's a kind of casual manner about how he takes the paperwork and looks through things. You know, he's kind of... You see him kind of like snort at one point, maybe laugh, and that kind of eases the tension almost in the room. He'll then stop at a certain page, flick through it a couple of times, and then simply just throw the paperwork on the floor.
Oh no.
Constable steps back. you see this. I want to say like a chill might run down your spine as this anger kind of boils up on his facial expression, but you can see that he bites down on it and kind of like withdraws that and holds that kind of anger within his chest, so he doesn't let the beast out, so to speak. If the Shrine Reaver clan are truly behind this, I will destroy every last one of them and their blood. However, the evidence points to a single individual, and I will have this investigated. I have not seen the general, nor his clan sire, since the attempt. I have need of outsiders to avoid what would quite easily turn into a civil war. If you are willing, I want you to go to the Black Fortress and apprehend the general. In compensation, I will agree on my part, which goes a long way to the three clans, upon the alliance between our city and yours, and perhaps the door to my treasury could be slightly loosened for such a road. However, I do not wish harm to come to those that are simply innocent or unaware of the goings-on. You are not to kill anyone unless you 100% must do. I want the general alive, possible, dead, if must. Bring him here. The constable will aid you in everything that you need. If you do not wish to do this, I will not force it upon you, but it would look badly upon this alliance.
I don't know most of what he said or where he was talking about, but I'm happy to go. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, yep. We are outsiders, yep. If it gets me out of this room, I'm happy to help. Not in my current state.
Will definitely be a boon to our job.
You said the Black Fortress? That sounds, well, it sounds a little ominous first, but I don't imagine we're just going to be able to walk up and be like, hey, Grimslade, come on, bud.
No.
Any
I
idea?
imagine his men will defend him. But I'm sure the constable has contacts. Perhaps. I do not know the Black Fortress well. I have only visited a few times in my long life. It is too sunny.
Yeah, okay.
The constable will answer any more questions you have.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The constable kind of bows, and then you are led out.
I will bow as well before if the door is open, I'm out, like, immediately. I'm catching my fucking breath like I just came up underwater. That's
Bow
what
and
it
a
feels
wink
like.
and a wave and she's
You're just winking at everybody, aren't you?
Oh,
As soon as the doors close
rolls
behind you
it.
in the hall, you'll see the constable kind of go to one side like he's going to throw up.
Yeah, Satori's about the same, honestly.
And he pulls himself together, though.
Koharu's like already walked over and has Satori's hair just in case. Just instinctively like, you're gonna have problems. I got this.
I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yes. No,
Okay.
yes.
I'll stay close by later, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I am definitely gonna have nightmares about that later.
Okay. Oh man.
I think I'll
Great.
be fine once I get some
Yeah.
air.
Actually.
honestly.
Cool. The constable will lead you back to the barracks, for want of a better word. You can get your gear back.
Hell yeah.
You will notice that your silver tanto is somehow rusted.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
It's good to point out that silver is fucking incredibly hard to rust.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm glad I didn't take my glaive in there.
Like he pulled it from the back of his belt and he's like, the hell? Okay, I need to get that dealt with. Back.
It's not rusted through, it's just covered
Yeah.
in...
I need
Yeah, I
to
think
clean
rust is
that.
still the right word.
It's like tarnished, maybe.
Yeah, it's very tarnished. I'll
Yeah.
go, whatever it needs to be, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's clearly had some sort of effect on it in that room.
I'm gonna have to clean that.
I'm gonna
Can I get
quickly
my-
look at my silver coins to make sure. Wait, please
Oh,
no, please
yeah.
no, please no.
Money.
Yeah, you're fine. The silver coins in this part of the
Okay.
world are not
Okay.
a lot of
Like
silver in them.
minuscule silver.
yeah. Once I get my lantern back, I let Mio out, who like nuzzles itself right at the crook of the neck in the
Yeah.
hair.
Right. Well, good luck. Oh, I
Thank
suppose you
you.
want to know more details.
I assume we don't have to deal with this tonight, right? It's already
that's
getting
up
late.
to you. I would do it sooner rather than later, but I can understand if you need to prepare.
Isn't it like already
First.
getting late?
Yeah.
Like supposed to be the last thing we did.
Nighttime is usually a good time for. It's just like an impression of a ninja. Your alchemist friend is like, okay, well, I'm going to stay here because I think it's safe in the barracks, and
That'd probably be wise for you.
Yeah.
perhaps,
Did we get the potion from him?
yes.
Yeah, we got that
Okay.
first.
There went my neck.
I felt that.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, you're going to have to find a weighing. I have never been to the Black Fortress. It is a week's walk from here.
So we're not getting it done tonight anyway.
We can provide you with horses if you do not have your own. That should make the trip more comfortable at least.
Mm.
Yes, I can understand why he hasn't sent any dwarfs though. That might cause schisms.
Yeah, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest you find someone or people that perhaps know the Black Fortress well, although the people that build it are definitely long dead.
We got a couple contacts we could check out. Maybe they know something.
Hmm.
We've made some new contacts of late that might know things.
Right. Well, it's probably best you don't tell me. That sounds like criminals.
All right,
Are
yeah,
you-
good idea.
Would it be beneficial for us to have more long-term access to the lower levels?
Well, but as far as I'm concerned, whilst you are on this mission, you have free access. I will let the guards know.
Okay.
You have been trusted by the Night Thane. I don't think that's going to be.
We've been promoted. Oh, you must be the new guy. Congratulations, you're a manager.
That's right. To Doji is natural. I was like, yep. Hey, Lady Luck's favorite. Let's go. Going straight to the top.
It's sad because I see that in my job all the fucking time, too.
So I don't work for people anymore. Like,
If you die, do you have any next of kin that I should let know that you are no longer?
I point at Mariko.
I point at Satori.
Right.
That's all I got.
I'll
Unless
give
you
him.
go into the Fae.
Yeah, no, I'll give him a list. A couple of names back in Ryuko, just in case. Not that I plan on dying, but you know. Sometimes rocks fall.
He looks over the list very quickly and goes, "Oh, very well. That's the kind of company you keep."
Hey, come on now. People like me come in handy. So do those people, as we will quickly find out.
Yes, informants are very useful.
Koharu provides a couple of names kind of scattered across different cities from his family.
What is the Rat King? Sorry, the Rat Daimyo.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean our boy, Raimu?
Raimu. Oh yeah, my buddy! I need to send a letter back.
Congratulations, the apartment is now yours.
Yeah. Basically, that's what it would be, is just to tell Raimu that the apartment is his now, completely. But no, Koharu will give a couple names of family in different cities. Because we're everywhere. Not as bad as Neve, but we're around.
Oh, Neve.
And her fucking 7 generations that I had to roll.
And the ones that we made you add more to.
Mhm.
No, it's helping, because it's helping me fill out all of those damn grandkids. And that's not even counting the great-grandkids. That's worse.
Dax won't give any.
Aw. No, I'm
Not even
sad.
going to just inform the temple.
It's kind of an informal arrangement with the temple.
Okay.
I do have a question though. Do you know if because we were busy in the market, I wasn't looking, but you know if anybody sells any magic scrolls? Like little- Out of character, I'm trying to get a disguise self scroll, just in case. Never know, because I can't switch my damn spells.
Best bet's probably the alchemist.
Hey,
Actual store in
okay.
the main area. For magical stuff in general, because most stuff's mundane here. Potions are the closest thing you can get to magical stuff in that market square.
Okay.
I think let's just say if you browse around a little, every shop might have like a magic item in it of such, but like as a magical shop that sells potions sells scrolls and stuff like that. No, because most scrolls will actually be kept by wizards and stuff. So he'll probably just point out. I forgot the old woman's name. He'll probably mention her. Like says that she keeps a library full of things like that. If you could ever possibly get an audience with her, she might be persuaded. Although he does advise that you be careful what you say to people, because if you tell anyone that you're about to go and invade the Shrine Reaver's main base of operations, that might not go down well.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like none of us are that foolish.
Okay. That's all I got.
As your girl, I have sleep at level 3. I have calm emotions.
Calm emotions.
Yeah, get used to that, because if that paladin gets to level 5, you're gonna see it.
Yeah, if.
Cool.
Most I got is my chromatic dragon gifts and my guns.
Well, the constable's
Go.
there if you want to ask him any questions. Otherwise, you are free reign.
Nope.
I need some bread.
I need some booze.
I think that's all I got. So,
I need to go see some friends.
oh, actually, you know what? Screw it. I got you here. I might as well. I'm gonna pull out the 5 of the Jade Serpent clan and be like, "You ever seen any of these?"
Oh, I play cards often.
Yeah, but one like this, special
I have
one.
one too.
He'll kind of look at it and look over it and go, "Oh, I believe there are a couple of collectors in the city."
You know, how I get in contact with one?
The only one that I know would even possibly speak to you is Lord Chiffron. He bases himself in the small, what they call it, a drinking shack in the Great Hall. It's next to the big ring in the middle. It's the one with the open bar outside. He'll be sat in there.
Cool, gotcha. Well, yeah, that's it for me. But thanks for the help, and stay safe.
Thank you.
I'm ready to go if y'all are. Wait,
Yeah.
where are we going to the bar? We're gonna sleep first, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long
Eat,
fucking
sleep.
day.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm down. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, you
Food and sleep, yeah. And nightmares, probably.
Has been a really long day. I
where have you
feel
been
like.
staying?
Been a rough day.
I'm sure you went to a tavern or something.
We were at Lady Takahiro's house last time
Oh, yeah. She probably put you up. Share a couple of rooms.
because she said that she could protect the alchemist guy. So now we can just go to a bar or a tavern.
You can use her house as a safe house. She's got rooms. You just have to bunk up.
Easy peasy.
That's fine. Okay. Well, you got to sleep. You can level up to 5. And,
Yay.
you can...
Well, in that case, I'm gonna switch a spell out. I don't need that anymore.
Do it. It's hard for me to decide what spells to swap out. Like,
There's some that I am like,
so niche.
some are, but then some are like I use those a lot, and I just cannot get rid of them. And I feel like that's a lot of my list. Like, I use it a lot.
Playing a sorcerer at the moment, working out what's fun to twinker. And yes, twin casting enemies abound is funny.
Yeah, I bet they're fucking fighting each other. Yeah, I get enough of that from the haste. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I didn't take haste on purpose. However, twin casting hold creature and hold monster. That's really fun. Twin cast banish has been fun a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got attacked by elementals
nice.
and just went.
See ya, nerds.
Later.
I haven't played a sorcerer since my wild magic sorcerer. Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think same, actually. I think my last sorcerer was wild magic.
So much
Yeah.
fun.
It
I love
was.
chaos.
I do as well, but she needed help. She needed mental assistance.
I think there is only one class I've not played now. Maybe played a little bit of warrior, so I'll count that. But I haven't played monk. That's the last.
Should we take a break since Johnny got up?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah.
All right, that gives me a chance to get my husband some coffee and Excedrin on the way home because he is having a bad time.
Oh no!
While we're on a break, we can get everyone to smash the like button in the chat.
Smash that like and subscribe button.
Yeah. Do it. Do the things.
Yeah, I mean, I have fun making titles for these sessions.
Mhm.
I sent him the list of all the titles for this current campaign.
Oh no.
Yeah, the image I've made for the Dwarven Halls in the bottom right is what inspired me for the open air tavern.
That makes sense.
I
It's
felt
really cool.
that was kind of like a table that some dwarves were sat at drinking, and that wooden shack was like a bar, and that's what I came up with.
What was that dude's name again?
I don't know. I said
The
it
guy
like
with the
5
card?
minutes ago. I've forgotten already.
Dude. I didn't catch it. I was busy typing.
Chevron. No.
Chevron. No.
Chevron? Oh god.
Chevron.
It was close to that, though.
Let me go start that coffee real quick.
Just make something up.
Chevy. Gotcha.
Lord Chevy. He's at the levee. He's drinking whiskey and wine.
Might have been Chevrolet.
What are you talking about?
The guy's name for the cards. I forgot his name.
The guy you wanted to talk to.
Yeah, Lord Chevron sounds right. But it just might be because that's what I heard.
think I
when
said
first came
Chevron.
back.
Chevron.
No Chevron.
Chevron.
I just blurt things out. Alright.
No, we're talking about the other dude. We're going to talk to about our magical cards.
Yeah,
We
Palpatine's the
found
night
a-
thing.
Yeah, we found a couple of magical, basically deck cards inside the game.
Yep.
Satori has a 7 of the Shadowhawk clan, and Doji has the other one.
Are you going to sell or buy, by the way, Johnny?
my card?
Yeah.
I would. Like, I just wanted the information, and I was going to talk to Satori about it, but.
Okay.
I had to. Do they even do anything?
Right.
They don't do anything. I'd be more likely to sell it. I mean, sure, collecting the entire deck is beneficial, but it'd probably be expensive as fuck, and we're not that rich to get the entire deck.
Not the entire deck, but maybe we could pick one between the Jade Serpent and yours and try and fill that out.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
See if we can't trade the other one. Maybe get one of those cards.
I wonder if it'd be beneficial if we each had one of the same clan. Is it?
We should try. Yeah. I don't really know if the numbers. I mean, normally face cards are more valuable. I got a 5. What do you have?
7.
So we'll probably have to get another number card, but that's cool. But yeah, that's my plan. If not, yeah, we can just sell them, and then I'll just make money doing something else. But I would like to see what happens if we get, what is it, 15 ace through 10, 4 face cards, 3 face cards, Jack, Queen, King, 14. Let's see if we can't get the 14. See what happens.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't a really big deal for me. I just, after we got done with whatever we were doing, see what that dude's doing.
Even if we just figure out what the hell they are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I could identify it.
Too.
I don't know if it'll do anything, though, without having all the other ones.
Are they magical on their own?
Yes.
It wouldn't hurt to identify it.
Lime, are you prepared for me to
You did identify it before. You've already identified it.
Okay. And I believe it was like we need
He
to
told
get
you,
specs.
like, it's part of a set.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's magical on its own, so it can't be destroyed.
Oh, that was the one where I was like, we
Um,
need legend lore for it or something.
Yep, there we go.
So it can't be destroyed, because it's magical, and that's the magic on it. It can't be destroyed, but it's part of a set.
Gotcha. Okay, well,
It's
For now.
just some triple triad bullshit.
yep.
Listen, right, I made a minigame, and it's going to be funny, if you can get them.
Right. Just have to beat the
them all.
collectors.
We've done loads of roleplay, okay? And this was something I was intending to be like, on bodies and stuff, or bosses, or things like that, right?
It just hasn't
You'll
come
have
up.
chance. You'll have chance. Trade them, find them, and weird ways are coming to you. You rolled a crit when you were trying to work out what there was before, and you know that fate sometimes just goes, yeah, there's one.
Well, that sounds like a plan. If I go down, you take the card and then try and finish the deck. If you go down, I'll take your card. I'll try to finish the deck. Or the whatever one. Get 14 of them. See what happens. Deal?
Deal.
Good. So I'm very curious.
54.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot of them. We have 2.
But yeah, I mean, I can do while I'm gone. I can do the bit where you go. If you go and talk to him, it can explain a bit about Marin. But you rolled. I remember you rolling really, really well when you wanted to know about them.
Yeah, it's just been a long time.
But I can tell you out
Oh,
of the game,
let's
the face
see.
cards all do something on their own.
That's right. That's why I thought the face cards were valuable. Yep.
Including what would be the ace, but is a shinobi. They all have their own innate thing, and then if you collect each set that you collect is also a thing, and then if you collect everything, and then there's the equivalent of the Jokers. One of them's called the Emperor, one of them's called the Oni card. They have their own thing as well if you collect them all. But the actual the 2 to 10 are just magical in their own right, as in like that they're just
Can't be destroyed.
they just can't be destroyed.
Gotcha.
Until they meet up with the rest of their family.
Yeah, the only thing I had written in my notes about the card I got was worth money if collected. And then time for some Tetramaster after that, so.
Yeah. I'm fancying it's goddamn card games.
Uh-huh. I enjoyed Triple Trident in Final Fantasy VIII, though. That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that more than I enjoyed the fucking game, to be honest.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft had the Dark Moon Fair decks. I wish they'd bring that back.
Yep.
Just every now and then you could find a random card. If you made a deck, you got a really cool fucking trinket. That's awesome.
Archaeology could have been so great in this.
It's gonna be.
Latest
They're doing it now.
expansion,
They
and
just
they
brought it out in the
didn't.
last patch to make it good. All right.
Okay, fine.
All right. I bet you.
Believe, Sass. Can you just believe in something?
The next expansion's all about
It's so
delving
hard.
into the fucking underground. It's gonna be full of.
I
All right.
hate underground. I get so lost in caves and tunnels. Like, I'm amazing in the woods, but as soon as I get underground, I'm fucked.
Oh, I love spelunking in Minecraft. That shit's fun.
I am looking forward to the new.
The worst part is like the expansion that had that water zone. Oh, that was awful.
Everyone's
Cataclysm? No. Was it Cataclysm?
I think it was
Cataclysm had a lot of broken shit. Broken world, I mean, so maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know what you're talking about. The one where you got the dolphin thing, right? Underwater.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That was so awkward.
That was so, yeah. Yes, it was. I remember that, yeah. I might have been the last one I played, actually.
Stop it, Josh. Stop.
It was Cataclysm.
Okay, that's what I thought. It was one of the last expansions I like really played too. That kind of started going down from there.
I think only Cataclysm problems is just there were 5 zones that weren't near each other and you had to do all sorts of colluded things. I think that's the main.
I didn't mind
It's
the
just very
underground zone that
disconnected.
much.
It has one of the hardest boss fights ever in World of Warcraft in it. Which is the Spine of Dragon. Spine of what's his face?
Oh, Spine of Neltharion. Is that his name?
Deathwing.
Yeah.
Deathwing.
That's right, yeah. That overpopulated server.
I remember many a wipe on Heroic, Mythic, whatever the fuck it was. The highest
lot of
raid
Pop
difficulty.
the oozes! Pop the oozes!
Yeah. Switch sides, grab on. We're about to do a barrel roll.
Let's do a barrel roll.
If you look at the guild that got the world first, it's something like 15 shamans and 10 druids or something like that, because they had to have a very specific healing setup to get through it.
Yeah.
Because shamans, even enhancement shamans, could drop the healing waters or whatever it was at the time.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's quite funny. Anyway, I think we're back.
Called Tabbed Out
Yeah.
once.
Right. Unless you're doing anything before you go to sleep, you go to sleep. I'm pretty sure that Fox wants to do something whilst people are sleeping.
Yeah. It's like, who's having nightmares, and better yet, who's having it the worst? Because
So
it's going to go
Fox,
in order of severity.
You find
Roll
it a
for
bit.
nightmares.
You find it very difficult when it's getting to as soon as all 5 of them are asleep. 4 of them are asleep, right?
It's just like...
They have the most horrific nightmares.
Oh, God.
And imagine
Dying.
being a really thirsty vampire, and then suddenly it rains blood.
Yeah, that sucks. Homeboy's having issues. I guess the question is, who's got it the worst at the moment? Because he's gonna go in order of severity.
I'll roll a D100 and find out.
Yeah, everyone
Not
roll
me.
a D100.
It's probably you.
Unless we're going low, then in which case, yes,
I was going
probably
low.
me.
Yeah, I was thinking
No.
lowest goes first.
Dealer's choice, Dax. Oh no. Well, after
There you
being
go.
shrunk.
Oh, God.
Satori's are not so bad.
You might have
actually.
to, I'm going to say that you have to, I'm not going to make you roll, but you have to kind of hold yourself back a little bit when you start feeding.
Because otherwise I'm taking their whole brains. Like, I'm taking good dreams with it, motherfucker. It's gone. You are not dreaming for the rest of your life.
Johnny, you dream of being consumed by spiders.
Oh, no.
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 But then I guess this
It's all
weird figure
Satori's
comes
fault.
and consumes the spiders and saves you.
It's one of those things of like, if I'm not careful, I'm probably gonna wake them up. Because this is probably not pleasant to go through.
It's fine. Satori's woken up in the middle of it
Like-
before.
Yeah, you understand. You and Moriko understand because you've been through this. Like, Dax and Doji might wake up and kill me.
Tahara is probably like so nervous
Might.
to do it to Mariko because she'd probably like wake up and just like pull Kahara in for a cuddle and roll over, like holding
You
them
probably
in her
have. You've
arms.
probably broken one of his ribs before. Just like, fuck. Oh Lord.
How do you eat the dreams? Like, what are you doing exactly? Like, I'm not worried about you sneaking in. Your sneak's like 46 or some shit. So I know you got in. Like, I just want to know, like, what's gonna wake me up? Basically, is what I'm getting at.
This is where it's gonna be weird because I had this before in my head before anyone else ever had this problem, and that's why it was awkward when Satori woke up the first time. It's wholesome though, like, but I'm eating your nightmare, so it's not wholesome. I don't know. He essentially like leans as if he's going to kind of kiss the person's forehead, but there's a gap enough that he can essentially breathe the dream out of your skin. It comes straight up out of your mind, and just he's able to just pull it.
Gotcha. So, like, if my eyes wake up, your face is right fucking there, is what you're telling me.
If you wake up, he is literally like about to kiss your forehead.
You know,
Great.
we have traveled together for so long. Has any of us had a nightmare on the road
I
that could have
don't
been
think
witnessed?
so. Because I know
we've had rolls as we've gone along and stuff, but also
Gotcha.
like Fox's character sleeps most of the time. It's just when they get hungry when we do.
Yeah, he sleeps. He just doesn't sleep as long as everybody else usually.
hmm
So I rolled a 7 on my con save, so I think I'm gonna wake up.
Oh no.
And we're just gonna headbutt because I'm shooting straight the fuck up. Like, what is going on? Just boom, motherfucker.
What? Ow.
What are you doing in here?
Look. Alright. Ow. Fuck, you've got a hard head.
Hobgoblin.
Ah. Yep, that's blood. Alright. First off, it's not like that. It's not anything. No. Just no. Just no
Okay.
disrespect. No disrespect. Just it's
No disrespect. All right. Okay.
no disrespect. Like you're no, but okay. How do
know,
I
look at this? I understand completely. But he could have, knocked or something. Is what I'm trying to get at. Like,
Hold on. Where's my fucking D20? He is as red as you are right now. Like, he is just gone beat red. Like, no, okay, that's not what I meant.
Sure.
I don't... There's no real easy way to say this. I'm just gonna go... I eat nightmares. And you were having, like, the worst out of everybody right now, and I haven't eaten in, like, 3 weeks.
See. So you killed the spiders.
Yeah, you're not gonna have to worry about that at all for the rest of the night. You're fine.
Okay. All right. You've had my back pretty much this whole time, so I trust you. Next time, knock, though.
It kind of defeats the purpose because I might wake you up.
That's true, yeah. I guess I just have to trust you, but I'm probably going to headbutt you if I wake up again, so...
If you're
Yeah.
cool with it,
Be
leave
ready.
the door cracked a little bit. Leave a little sign on
I
it.
don't want to trust... I don't want anyone else coming in. Like,
Oh god.
so is the process done then, or what are we... what's
No,
up?
yeah, you're fine. I think I got it before
Well-
you freaking cracked my jaw. Mm.
Well, in that case, I'm going back to sleep. Good night.
Yeah, night. Ow. He's just gonna fuck off to the next one. He's clearing everybody out. I'm going to have a fucking stomachache in the morning.
I'm
and
gonna
it
have
doesn't
nightmares
matter.
now. Fox like waking up to Fox going, I eat nightmares.
He's an odd little lad, so like it's not...
Dax,
just like-
like,
Oh, that's
He's like, there's just nothing he can do. He's like, there's no easy way to say this. I eat nightmares. Like, how do you explain that any other way to someone?
Yeah, I mean, we live in a world of vampires, so like I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, got rid of the
Yeah.
spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's no gentle way to say it.
Well, that was awkward.
I mean, he's gonna run through the
Make it
rest
more
of them
better.
because Jesus Christ, it's been a long 3 weeks. So I guess
So you
if
all
Dax
have-
has it the worst next, he's got it.
You have horrible nightmares, each of your own fears, or whatever was caused by it, probably the vampire dude. And Fox's character, fucking names. Kaharu will devour them. In the most
I don't know if anybody
creepiest
else
way
thinks so.
possible.
It's not creepy. He tries to be polite about it. Oh God, I'm getting headbutted again. I'm getting fucking headbutted again.
Why does everyone keep waking up? Why is con save the thing?
I don't know. I feel like it would be perception.
Kaharu might need a healing hand if Mariko wakes up because he'll be getting bear hugged and dragged into bed.
So Dex's nightmare is he will be soaring through the night sky like a true
Aw.
dragon,
Oh, and then he falls.
defending his city from overwhelming forces, being peppered with magic, ballista, and arrows, and he will begin to plummet to the ground, unable to maintain
Aw.
his flight. And as he impacts with the ground, he will jolt awake.
Oh.
I'm just gonna do this.
I saw that coming.
That's a so much better way to do it, and you hit me. My AC is 14.
Bap.
And again, just pulls back, just fucking. Oh!
Okay, keep going. Key point, flurry of blows. Get your spear.
Oh yeah. He's gonna. He's gonna look at. I'm assuming I'm sharing a room with Doji, just for ease of convenience
Sure.
or whatever. He's gonna look over at Doji sleeping.
Oji's probably already asleep again.
Yeah, does you?
Just passed right back out.
Is this a custom? Long story I'm not aware of.
I just had to explain this to Doji. It's not.
Well, this is your last time.
It's not it. Long story short, it's not anything untowards. It's no disrespect. I eat nightmares, and literally all of you are having them, and I haven't eaten in like 3 weeks. It's a lot. Ow.
Are you aware you are bleeding?
Yeah, Doji headbutted me right before you punched me in the mouth.
I mean, personal space is a thing.
I really don't have a better way to do it.
I guess make your bed. Just lay in it.
I was actually born like this.
Oh,
Long story. I actually probably could have explained that to Doji and it would have been less awkward. No, like 5 or 6 generations ago, my family helped Ebaku, which are spirits that eat nightmares, and now every so often, like 3 or 4 of us each
he's
generation
gonna get
get it.
comfortable and be like,
No, that's it.
yep. Okay.
Oh, cool. Alright. Note to self, explain that in the...
Oh my god, he punched you.
He punched me right in the jaw. So, like, both sides of Koharu's mouth are bleeding now.
Poor boy.
He's just like, he's having the worst time. At least he no hongi. And at least now it's been dealt with.
For
At least
now.
you're gonna
Yeah, I
sleep
think-
after you've fed, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna sleep good as hell. So, right, and then off to the cousins, and they know the situation, so if they wake up, it's not a problem.
It's only a problem.
Con
for
saves
you.
apparently is what we're doing for waking up. so go for it.
Apparently. I feel like it would have been wisdom for like awareness, like perception or something.
It's been rolled now.
Yeah, it's already there.
Perhaps it's stomach problems that's waking people up.
Oh, maybe.
Well, if it's con saves, there's probably the chance Mariko's not even gonna wake up at all. So
I mean, if y'all want to roll him, that's fine. Otherwise, I don't
You
know.
got a high chance.
She sleep.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm dead to the world.
Fuck it,
dreaming
why
of
not?
all the things that went wrong.
Why am I
Moriko
not
goes from
surprised?
nightmare to perfect dreams. Yeah,
I'll
you're
sleep
fine.
too.
The cousins just sleep right through it because they're used to it. Their dreams go from nightmares to perfect, and they're just like, oh, okay,
Kara's like, yes, no broken rib.
no ribs. Gotta go wash my
No bear
fucking blood
hugs.
out of my mouth, and then go to bed.
Well, you feed, you sleep, you all wake up, maybe a little awkwardly, but otherwise.
I feel great. My dream was
Rested.
taken, or my nightmare was
Yeah,
taken.
yeah.
Slept
You had
like a
good
baby.
dreams the rest of the night.
Rest of the night, you were just winning card games.
Oh God, he's gonna have me
The best
bunk with him
dreams.
now.
He's going to be like, after a bad day, he's like,
I have a long day, just
you
like, hey,
best
you want
be
to
in my
bunk?
room tonight.
I'm like, oh great, thanks.
Oh, shit.
Wake up in
Sorry.
the morning, like
One
one
sec,
side
one
of
sec.
Koharu's lip is
Pause. We're
swollen.
still middle of the night.
What? Oh shit!
Still middle of the night.
Oh shit! Ambush! Oh
Fuck
god!
me.
No. Forgot someone. Hasu's there, don't forget.
Oh god!
Okay, who's
This
gonna roleplay
conversation
him? Because
I
this is
had
gonna
with
be
this.
real bad. This is gonna be
I
awkward.
did a con save and it was an 11.
The arbitrary DC that Sass gave me for Koharu getting too drunk was a 13, so that's just what I associate with everything that's associated with him now.
Okay, well, you can roleplay when he's back.
Yeah, when he's back, that's gonna
I'll
be
just, for the
gonna be
convenience,
a
I'll say that he kind of
conversation.
half opened his eyes and thought you were part of the dream and didn't actually wake up.
that'll be great, because that's gonna be an awkward conversation.
Tell
You
what.
definitely would have at least got one more punch. Like,
He's-
definitely.
I'm
At
betting you
least,
punched
at
again.
least one, yeah.
First thing in the morning, fucking one side of Koharu's lip is just busted.
Even after the long rest, it's just like, yeah, it
Even
wasn't
after the
enough.
long rest.
Wasn't enough.
No. It didn't seal.
Decision
It's just like
to kill
split.
thyself.
Okay, you wake up. You get dressed. You do what you need to do. You are awake. You are sated.
Thank
Yeah.
fuck.
Get some breakfast.
Sit down and eat.
Look for Dax too. Dax.
The two
Well,
that
we
beat the shit
were
out of
sharing a
their
room,
sleep.
so
Oh, we were. All right. Didn't realize that.
yeah,
Okay.
apparently, yeah.
Did you get sucked up last night? I got.
No, I
Do that
don't
to
care.
him.
I don't even care. I'm like, you wanna go talk to the kobolds? See if they know anything about this Black Fortress?
They told us, you.
Yeah.
They told us they had contacts and a network. If anyone's
Mhm.
gonna know, sneaky way in.
Do
them.
you remember how to contact them?
Yeah, we go to the shop that's to the left of the entrance to the main chamber.
The guy selling sticks.
I'm so proud of you guys remembering everything.
Yeah. Totally. I was waiting for them.
I didn't even have to look it up.
I'd
We also
forgotten
can
about-
get
I'd forgotten
the
stick
Shanky.
thing, but yeah.
Shanky blade. Hidden blade.
Yes. That'd be great.
Or at least put us in contact with someone.
Okay. Is that where
Breakfast
all of you
and
are
then-
going, or just you two?
I mean, if they want to come, they can come. I don't care. Unless Dax is like, no. Kobold etiquette.
We had breakfast, so.
Yeah, after breakfast, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't mind. It would look a bit sus if we weren't all going. I would
Yeah.
Like, it looks less sus because it's more obvious, right? Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
be
I get you, purple eye.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Buddy system.
Okay, you go to there's a small little shop next to the main entrance that has got lots of sticks in baskets on the outside and on the inside, different size sticks. Thick sticks, long sticks, short sticks, even some twigs. Okay?
Oh, snap.
Yep. Some with leaves still on them, some completely carved and shaven, some in between. A lot of sticks. Okay. Painted sticks. Sticks with flags on them. Sticks with metal bits on the end that could also be called spears. Lots of sticks.
Anything that has a stick.
Inside, sat behind a desk made of sticks, you will see a very obese kobold.
Can I sell them my giant stick? My big branch I
Suddenly-
was using
You
at the
could
start of the
certainly
game.
try.
Suddenly
On
it
the
makes
way-
sense why his name is Treacle.
Yeah, right? On the way there as well, Kahar will explain the same thing he did to Dax, like, just to clear up the bullshit of, like, why he has to eat the nightmares.
Baby, I was born this way.
Pretty much.
I get it.
Seal-
will-
TLDR OOC, yeah, his family helped a nightmare-eating spirit, like, 5 generations ago, and now every generation, like, 3 or 4 of the kids will get it. It also means he doesn't have to breathe and he can climb walls.
Cool.
She wanted a snowflake thing, I gave her a snowflake.
Not really. I thought it was fun. It's
I
helpful. It's helpful. It's a good thing. He likes helping people. It's just unfortunately also creepy.
So, yeah, you see a very overweight. You're not quite sure if he could even walk. But he is sat behind his little desk, and he sees you come in, and he kind of sits up. And you hear whatever chair he's on like creak a little bit. Hello. Welcome to the stick shop. Can I interest you in any sticks?
He's gonna. Dax is gonna walk up to the desk or whatever, the counter, and kind of like lean forward a little bit and look him straight in the eyes and be like, "I was informed this was the place to go. Buy some sticks."
That's correct. Yes. What kind of stick would you like?
Ones that come with information attached?
Of course, yes, that's the only kind of stick that we sell here.
Hmm. We're looking for a way into the place called the Black
Fortress.
Fortress. Oh, the Black Fortress.
Have you tried?
Yes, the main gate would be great. Should we wish to be discovered?
Information on the Black Fortress. Okay, that sounds like a very expensive stick.
How expensive?
I'll let you know when you're getting the right price.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my branch in his hand.
Yes. The biggest stick we have.
I want to incite him so bad right now.
Mariko's a dumbass. She thought he meant an actual stick.
I'll buy that off you. I'll give you a silver for that.
I had no idea what a branch was worth, so yeah.
I mean, it was free, so
Yeah.
you're-
I get a silver, so
He takes it and he gives you a silver.
I'll put 10 silver on the counter.
Mariko's excitedly showing her cousin that she got a silver for her giant branch.
Honestly, profit.
Put another 10.
I will stare down this kobold.
Didn't hear that.
I will stare down this kobold.
Not you. I
No,
didn't hear
lying.
lime.
I didn't say what you were.
Oh.
Another 10.
You got 20 in there so far.
30.
30, sorry, okay. He'll close his fist at 30. Alright. Well, this one's going to need some expert work, so you have to come back later. Stick like that, you know, it needs a bit of work. Give me... Come back in the afternoon. After the bar's happy hour.
We have other things to attend to. Is it these guys we want to speak to about the hidden blade thing, or are we looking for a crafter? Who's on?
I thought we were going to see if we could find a crafter through that.
Okay.
Because we didn't want to walk up to a bunch of blacksmiths and be like, hey, can you make this hidden weapon that could potentially kill, the Night Thane or something like that?
Yeah. I think we were gonna try to ask them if they knew somebody and could put us in contact. So yeah. So yes, here.
My companions seek information on a different stick.
Okay.
Specifically, one with the knowledge to craft an item of questionable uses. He's gonna look around, and he's not smart, so he's looking for someone to make a concealed weapon.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
We have the schematic.
Unfortunately, the one I would send you to normally is dead now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Tinkering's more of a... requires, delicate hands. A lot of dwarves don't have delicate hands. Kobolds do, though. But I don't know any kobold crafters.
Hmm.
There is this one gnome fella that's been walking around who's a bit strange. He might be able to do it for you.
Does he have pink hair?
Yeah, do you know him?
Yeah.
I think he's a foreigner, you know. But you can have that as a free stick.
I heard he might be from beyond the mist.
Yeah, I don't be silly, no one's from the mist. But he's a gnome and they're good at tinkering. Not to be racist, but, you know.
What's your name?
Draco.
Your kin down below seem to really enjoy dragon chess. Do you?
Yes. I'm very good at it.
Are you?
Oh
Yes.
boy.
Yeah.
I will.
Every time
peruse
I
the
win,
sticks
I
now.
get to eat a treat.
A treat? What kind of treat?
Anything I want, that's why I'm so fat.
Treat.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
Fair.
I feel that.
That's
Too
a
much.
mood. That's me at 2 a.m.
Are you
Go
wanting
get
to
spare in the
play?
fridge.
I mean, yeah, of course. But
Okay.
you know, you want to double that silver? I win. I'll take it and the information. You win. You get another 30 silver. And if I get any interesting information, I'll drop it to you first.
To be clear, if you win, he gives you the 30 silver back.
Yes. And the information for the fortress. And if I lose, I will lose 30 silver. And then if I get anything interesting when I get to the Black Fortress, I'll send it to him too.
Presses a button,
Okay. All right, yep.
and the sticks turn over. And there is a dragon chessboard there. All set up and ready to go. Magnets and a lot.
Mans was ready.
That was fancy, yeah. Wow. You must be real good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. I will drop the 30 silver. A little pouch on the table, so he knows I'm for real. 2 out of 3, or are we doing 1?
That's up to you. You're the challenger.
Fair. 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see how good you are. As I recall, the
Oh, I missed a number.
missed something.
You got 14.
7. Oh, I think that's my number. Almost. Whew.
Damn.
He looks completely unfazed.
Little warm up, huh? I see ya.
You finna get sharked.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
Full on sandbagged.
Let's go, sandbag.
Round 2, huh?
Go for it.
Yes. Oh. Oh. Bro,
Oh my
what?
god!
What?
No, you still have
What?
the Bailey.
What?
I feel like a cat runs across the chessboard and just knocks everything over.
Mulligan, I guess? I don't...
I mean, you were over by 1, so
I was, yes, but...
There's no such thing as botches and skill checks.
Okay. All right. A pretty close match, I guess.
You were both really bad on that last one, apparently.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
I listen, I took the bait. You guys were talking about how he was about to swindle me, and I was like, shit, am I about to get like scammed? And
I thought for sure you was finna get sharked, but
so did
no.
I, but
very good. It is nice to lose every now and then.
I wouldn't know. But yeah, I guess I'll just take the silver. What kind of snacks do you like? Maybe I can bring you one. Something special. Dax, I'll give you your 30 gold. 30
Cockroaches.
silver back.
You say cockroaches?
He did.
Okay. Well, they're kind of not spiders, at least. Like, you want live ones?
Roasted.
Roasted. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'm not much of a cook, but maybe I'll find someone who can do it for you.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll
Good
see
game.
you soon. Bye-bye.
Well, that was fun. Do we have anything else to do? Or are we just basically
those-
loafing around?
Tavern.
Cards.
Oh, yeah, we can go to the
Cards,
cards.
and apparently we need to go find our gnomish friend.
Oh, yes. In this big city. All right.
Another roleplay
How would
session. I like
we-
it. As long as people are having fun, I don't mind roleplay sessions.
I could send out owls to look for him. Maybe make it a little easier.
Oh, they're coming in clutch.
Stands out. I didn't think I would get this
you
much
can go
use
to
out
the
of this,
open bar.
honestly.
You can go to the open bar, and like in many a British pub, there is usually one person there that is there every single day and has his own chair in his own corner that only he sits on, and that's what you're addressed with. You come to this. It's literally most of the tables and chairs are out in the open, and there's people walking past and through, and people are drinking. But closer to the bar is what can only be described as I want to say Chesterfield, Chester. The really posh chairs with the buttons in the back.
High back chair.
There's a word for it. Anyway, kind of
leather
sat
chair.
there in a really comfy chair is a kind of skinny but old-looking dwarf gentleman. He has a beard that is so long that it's wrapped around his waist, like a belt. Chesterfield.
I got
Cool.
you.
And it's clearly him.
What's his name again, Sass?
Chevron.
Should run. All right. I'm gonna look to you, Story, and be like, you want to take the lead, or you want me to take the lead?
I mean,
I can give you a little razzle dazzle if you want to do it.
we're both
As soon as you
chatty.
walk into the bar,
Play
he
off each other?
immediately
Let's try
looks
this.
at you, Doji, and Satori.
I'll give you bardic inspiration there, Satori.
This
I'm
motherfucker
dragging
can
you with me
sense
anyway.
it.
I'm
And you
dragging
see
you
this
along with
like
me anyway.
smile
Yeah, I'll
on
go
his
with you.
face, and he kind of looks at you both, and he's like,
He can sense it.
Okay.
Cool. This guy's a pro.
He probably.
"What are you buying? What are you selling?"
Well,
We have a couple of cards, one of
Mhm.
each, and we're looking for information as to uses or prices to sell or buy.
Oh, newbies.
Yes. I will pull mine out, the 7 of the Shadowhawk.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
Nice
pull mine
comment.
too.
okay. Well, I have things for sale, and I'm always interested in buying.
Do they do anything?
Okay. He puts his arms out like this, and you'll just see a bubble just grow from him, and you're suddenly in like a silence bubble.
Oh.
And there's like someone that's quite close to him kind of sees him do this and just shuffles out the way, like really politely, like out of the bubble. Alright, so you got your standard numbers. Most of them are just magical, can't destroy them, okay? That's just as simple. Every now and then, though, one of them can have like a weird magical thing. That's random, okay? That's just down to fate itself making fuckery. However, if you ever get anyone with the faces, you know, you get your usuals. If you get your daimyo, your geisha, your samurai, or your shinobi, they always do something quite weird. Now, usually, if you get the daimyo, you can learn some sort of skill, okay? Or maybe even a tool. I've known a blacksmith that used one and became a blacksmith. He wasn't beforehand, but you know, like, right, quite useful. Okay. Alright, and the geisha, that's really good for like learning music and stuff like that. So, I don't know, They're fiddlers.
Good for you. Well, I mean, you're already really good at music.
Samurai, I believe that's to do with tools and weapons and that kind of thing. It's good for the brain. It all seems to be around like learning skills. As far as I'm aware, the shinobi is a bit of a kind of a sneaky one, but I've never actually come across one myself. So yeah, I don't know much about them one. No one's ever seen the Emperor or the Oni card, so again, can't tell you about them. Can tell you they'd be worth an absolute small kingdom in a fortune, though, if you ever would want to sell them. But I imagine they're actually really powerful as well. So, depending on that. Rumour has it, if you collect a set, and I've only ever known one person to collect a set. I think it was a Blood Tiger set or something like that, and he became like a really powerful warrior. So, do with what you will on that information. I just know that they are powerful, and we like to collect. I have many cards and many duplicates of many different things. Won't tell you everything, but I'll sell you some of my duplicates if you want, or I'll buy those two off you.
I'm in. No, I want to play. Yeah.
Oh, are you looking to collect?
I am. Yes.
No.
I still want to go with the same plan. Pick one of these two and then fill that out first. But
all right. Well, let's just start at the top. I have the rarest one I would be willing to sell you is a daimyo card.
Do they have? Are they part of clans? The face cards?
Yes, the daimyo clan that I happen to have is the Jade Serpent clan daimyo.
Tempting.
I would be willing to sell that for 1,000 silver.
Okay.
How much is say the 7 of Shadowhawk clan worth?
I'd give you about 30 silver for that.
What's your cheapest face card?
That's the only one I would be willing to sell.
Dang, okay.
They're very useful.
What would be the benefit of having the entire deck?
If you ever find out, let me know.
That's fair.
Okay.
Mans is like, I'm collecting too.
I'm pretty sure the man that did collect the entire Blood Tiger clan set is now a daimyo of his own city. So,
damn.
Cool. I don't know. I imagine the entire set would be incredibly powerful, or not. We'll never know. Maybe it just kills you instantly. Fate's a funny one.
This is true. Any advice on where to find them outside of buying them from you?
There are traders in most places. Otherwise, I'm told that when you intervene in fate, such as, let's say, taking down a powerful adversary, there is a chance that upon their person you will find one that perhaps wasn't even there before. Sometimes they are found just in the simple sock drawer. Sometimes when you are relieving yourself in the latrine, you will find one upon the stall.
Found mine inside the water in a cave way up in a mountain.
Yes, similar stories.
I remember that. I dived for that.
It seems that when you start collecting them, they become a little bit more common to find. But not so common that it's easy. Many people, they just sell the ones they find.
If we have more than one of the same type, are they worth more together than they would be individually?
Perhaps to the right collector, yes. If they are trying to complete a certain set. I, for example, am very interested in Silver Lotus. If you ever come across Silver Lotus, I would be willing to pay a little bit more than average, as I am trying to complete that. Okay. Or vice versa, I would sell the rest of mine for a cheap price.
Maybe we should just hold on to them for right now then.
I think so, yep.
Yeah.
Once we get a few more, we can go from there, I think.
Can you both roll me persuasion check?
Persuasions. You want to go first? My bardic inspiration is it's a D8 now.
D8 now? Cool.
Yep. I have a 7. I'm assuming you do too. You have an 8, okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's not great.
Nope.
I'll use my inspiration to reroll. Shit, why not?
Okay. Damn.
I think you can reroll the D8 as well if you want with my
24.
MO.
Okay, that's
Honestly,
fine.
I'm okay with the
Yeah,
24.
I know, yeah.
Can both of you roll me a D100?
D100.
45.
Close together.
Okay, that's really funny.
Whoa.
Okay. And then I need a Johnny. I need a D11 from you, and Satori. I just need a D10.
That's weird.
Oh,
Oh, I thought we both rolled ones for a second.
Johnny.
I get an ace.
Okay, he hands you a small, like, sealed bag that seems to have a card in it,
A booster pack.
Right.
Booster
and he'll hand one to Satori as well. I have no idea what are in these, and if we open them ourselves, it's always something bad. But every now and then, we come across interesting, nice people, and we give them out. So here you go. Good luck.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Johnny, you will pull a Shinobi of the Silver Lotus clan.
Oh shit! How many more
Ah!
of those?
Ah! Yes! Lady Luck's chosen. Yes.
Holy
Son of
shit.
mine.
And Satori, you will get an 8 of the Silver Lotus clan.
Oh shit!
Shinobi. White Lotus.
Let me put you in here, Satori. And Johnny's got a Shinobi. Johnny, I can tell you what the Shinobi does.
Yeah, sure. I've
A
identified.
silver lotus, and it's a face card, huh? Damn, sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
He
Game on.
wants the silver lotuses too. He might be like, wait a second, wait.
Hold up.
I might just offer, like, give me the daimyo, I'll give you this if depending on what the shinobi does.
Once per day, and I don't mean long rest, I mean actual in-game
24
day, you can force me to reroll something.
Oh, that's so fun. So I get a whatchamacallit, a low-key silvery barbs, basically.
I like to
Essentially.
change my fate.
You can make me reroll one single dice.
One single dice. All right.
Effectively, yeah. And that can be any dice I roll at all, be that damage, attack, skill, something of that nature. You can just be like, no, you need to reroll that, boss. Even if I don't tell you what the dice is and the number, I guess I'll have to go. And you can just tell me if I need to reroll it or not.
Okay. Just have to remember that I have it, that's all.
Satori, yours seems to be just basic.
Basic bitch, gotcha.
Actually, I'm gonna step a little out of that dude's range with Satori and be like, he does have one of the face cards for the Jade Serpent, and I've already got one of those. And he said he wants these. Maybe we can get the daimyo and then a couple of low-key cards for what we got, since he wants the White Lotus. And we start filling that deck out.
I'm okay with that.
Let's see if he's in. Walk up to the Lord and be like, Silver Lotus, right?
Yeah.
Want that?
The
Shinobi.
irony does not. Fate enjoys the humor.
I bet.
Are you wishing to sell?
Trade.
A trade? Oh, I see where this is going.
I bet. Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
Just that.
Shinobi for Jade Serpent Daimyo. Yes. She has a White Lotus card as well.
You have the 8.
We get a Jade Serpent card out of that, one of the normal cards. We have a
Roll
we have
me
a
persuasion
5.
check.
Okie dokie. Don't fail me now. Oh no. I'm gonna inspire myself and do it again. Okay, and then I'm gonna get wild with it and use this. And give myself an extra 3. Well, that's not the right one. That one, and use my reaction. I'm gonna get plus 3, so 19.
Okay.
Yep.
For the Shinobi and the number 8 and 250 silver. I will give you the daimyo for the jade sub.
You want all of it for the daimyo? And 250 gold or silver.
We are helping you towards your personal collection.
I understand. That's why I knocked such a steep price. The daimyos are one of the most sought after in the collections. They're definitely one of the rarest to get, aside from the Emperor and the Oni.
I don't quite. Well, at the moment, I don't have the silver for it anyways, but I will definitely keep that trade in mind when I get more silver. So then I'll just use the card.
Perhaps after our...
I will make sure that the card is available to you should the funds become available to you.
Excellent.
Dax isn't in the bubble, but just so you know, he has 100 silver.
Did you take the 30 back?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Hold off on it right now. Maybe you can, out of character, hack them down a little bit lower later, too. You're muted, Johnny.
Sorry about that. What? Someone was at the door.
Oh man, I've gone through all of my cans of pop tonight.
Oh boy. Do we want to combine funds and get the daimyo?
Do you want me to tell you what the daimyo does out of character and you can make a decision on it? I think that's fair, right?
Yeah, let's do that actually. I've got 186.
The daimyo itself is a one use. You still keep the card so you can put it into a collection, but as a single use, you can gain expertise in a skill or tool of your choice.
Expertise?
Yeah, you get expertise in a skill or tool of your choice. That's from if you don't have it, you just get it. If you've already got the skill, I'll let you take another skill and then have expertise in that skill if you so wish.
So you can go from literally not proficient to an expertise.
Yeah, if you want. That's why it's worth so much money, because you could just be like, well, I want to be a blacksmith. Right, I'm a blacksmith now. I've got a career.
Damn. Alright, that's actually pretty cool.
Yep. I'd use it on my dragon chest, so like...
The geisha gives you proficiency in a skill or musical instrument of your choice. The samurai gives you proficiency in a tool or weapon of your choice. The shinobi is the reroll. And I'm not telling you what the emperor or the Oni does.
You know, has anybody like got a skill? They're like, yo, I mean, I know we'd all want some expertise in something, but is there anything like screaming like this would really be helpful? Because if so, then fuck it, let's trade for the card. If not, we'll get it when we earn a little bit more silver.
Do I have expertise in this? I don't.
I'm not bothered, but I'm happy to contribute.
Maybe the only thing is, Dreams, my name is Arcana, but it's kind of whatever at this point, but...
It'd be cool for a tool as well, don't forget, like, tool is part of that if you just suddenly wanted to be really fucking good at cooking.
I mean... That's what I was staring at. Because that would put me at a +10 on that alchemy kit that I'm using to make all of our potions.
I'm fine with that. But yeah, let's give the rogue more expertise. Let's do that. Yep. Yeah.
But that's not a requirement. Like it's just if somebody else has something else, please, dear God, put me on a back burner. I don't care.
You're the one keeping our asses alive.
Right. And now you're starting to make cool potions is the thing. So it's like
He also
it's not
explains
just
to you,
health.
Obviously, if anyone tries to sell you a daimyo card that's already been, its magic has already been used, you can tell. And he points, you see how the daimyo is kind of smiling.
Oh.
That means it is unused. If you come across a daimyo that is frowning, it means it has been used. Do not get conned by conmen.
I appreciate your honesty.
This is the same for all the face. Except the shinobi, because you can't see its face. and there's no way to tell which is appropriate.
Would you be willing to go down to 200 silver instead of 250?
Please roll me a persuasion check.
I'll give you another
yeah.
bark inspiration.
What a inspiration.
Yeah, take it. I don't have normal anymore. Oh, yes, there we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
Plus a D8, baby! 29!
I would be willing to go to 201 silver.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Deal.
Because you have been polite.
I'll put in 50 silver.
Okie dokie. I will put forward the other 151.
Yeah.
So leave me with...
Oh, you can have 50 from me, dude. Just keep it easy.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Then we'll give him the shinobi
Take the
and
cards
the...
from you, and he
yeah.
will pass you the the.
Any
Tanya.
of the jade guys, yeah.
I will change that
Under
around.
100 silver.
I will hand it to you, Kuharo, and be like, there you go.
Kaharo
Let's
can
make
use it
better.
and then pass it back to you, so I just
Yep.
need to know who's keeping it so I can keep a record.
Oh, I mean, if it's Jade Serpent and that's the one that Doji has, I'm passing it straight back to him.
Okay. Well, I want you to roleplay it, so you can come out the bubble and roleplay with the rest of the guys.
That makes sense because we weren't in there. And
Yeah,
we don't know
yeah.
what the fuck just happened.
Just a lot of cards and silver changing hands. That's all
Yeah.
that's going from Doji, which is probably a little like, let's go. Let's
The fuck?
fucking silver away, yeah. Yeah.
Is the fire resist what I learned from the alchemist guy, by the way, or is that something different?
Say that again, sorry.
I know we agreed that the fire alchemist would teach me a new potion. Was it the fire resist or was it something else? Was it the flying?
Which alchemist? The old lady? There was the old lady that said...
I don't remember. I just know one of them, like, I was supposed to learn something from. Oh, no,
I
never
think-
mind. He taught me the greater healing. That's right. Okay, I remember now. Never mind.
Okay,
Ignore
sorry,
me.
that's why I was confused. I
Yeah,
know,
it was the
she
greater
taught
healing.
you a resistance, though, right?
That's probably where I got the fire resist from. I still don't have the
Yeah.
ingredient list for that.
Okay.
So,
Fire lichen.
yeah, right.
Always
Oh,
fire lichen.
lichen.
Yep. I'm gonna
Okay.
walk out the bubble, or the bubble's probably down once we're done
But yeah,
doing business.
there's all the shit I can currently make.
Good. Gaseous form will be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to you, Koharo, and I'm gonna hold out the card and be like, here, you can use this. It'll make your potion stuff better, even easier. It's magic. Trust me, I trust you. Take it.
Fox will say it's the same as a greater healing potion, but requires ruby.
Same as greater. Oh, okay. Okay.
Because the greater requires some sort of gem, but if you use ruby...
Yeah, ground gemstones. Okay, so ruby specifically will get the fire
Yeah.
resist. Got it. Because I know the healing is just generic gems worth a certain amount.
Yeah.
What was that? I trust you. You better trust me.
Yeah, I trust you. You can trust me. Come on, take it.
Okay, jeez.
And hold it up to your forehead. And
You
then
look so
focus.
awkward.
Focus
You just-
on the alchemy.
Right? Okay. Okay.
And then
You
stand
will
like that
just
for an
feel
hour.
a
What?
flood of like inspiration, of knowledge. Every single potion you've ever made suddenly kind of comes to the forefront. Every time whoever did originally teach you, you'll feel that moment of them kind of teaching you for the first time, and you even get a flicker of the future of some sort of cool potion you might make one day. And then it comes back, and you just feel much more confident in that. I'm assuming you're already proficient, correct?
Proficient, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so now you've got expertise,
Yay.
and you can take proficiency in a skill or tool of your choice as well.
Oh, shit.
You're already...
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So you can fill that
Um,
over into if you
nice.
just want to take... I don't know.
All right. I'll find a proficiency to throw it in and let you know.
Yeah. If you wanted to learn how to... Yeah, you can take that opportunity to learn another skill or... So it's a proficiency in a skill or... tool. Thank you.
Okay.
My brain.
I got you. Fuck
We
yeah.
gotta get more of these.
And as soon as it goes, I'll just hand it back. Just, that was not an hour, but... Whoa, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can look, and the daimyo's now not smiling anymore. It's like a
In the bag he goes with the other card.
Maybe I should give him some social skills, poor guy.
On her. Or
He
investigation.
is surprisingly persuasive. He could be
He
even
has
more
investigation.
surprisingly persuasive.
I just want to see. For fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. A botch is an 11 now.
11.
Oh, I love these
Can't
numbers.
roll lower than a 10.
I love these numbers. They make me happy in my soul.
It's the only reason to play the rogue, right? Yeah.
It's just a little fun thing.
I
for
have
him.
been from birth, technically.
If he gets good feedback, I will probably put it in most of my games.
That's really cool.
I just want people to be
Oh.
excited when they're looting things. And that just adds an extra little... Oh.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
Cool.
I'll figure that out. Let me look through the tools.
I guess we're just waiting around. Or do we want to go see if we can find a blacksmith or
Pink
whatever?
boy.
Pink boy?
Pink-haired gnome boy.
That's right. Yeah, that's what we were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you want to find him?
Owls
Gnome, you
make
say?
it easier.
We got until after happy hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess we'll... Are we going to walk or are we just going to wait, hoping the birds can find? Because it's a pretty
We can
big
walk
city.
At the same time.
Okay.
I will be singing in Gnomish, and if anyone actually understands it, it's like, I'm looking for a gnome with pink hair, is all she's singing in Gnomish.
I mean,
Because the only one that's going to hear her really is anyone that can.
Kahara will know
speak.
the most obvious place to go to find him will be the Alchemist Guild.
Yeah.
He was there once already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Let me check that first before I pop out some owls.
Yeah, we can go check there if you need.
It's not like my owls can go into buildings, so.
I assume your owls are flying around, but you'll find him at the Alchemist place when you go there.
Sweet.
Oh, hi!
Hey.
How you doing?
Not bad. How you healing?
I'm good.
Yeah? No soreness?
Yeah, look. And he shows you the tattoo. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
At least
And then puts it away.
At least I picked you a good design.
Okay. Here, take this.
What? Okay.
It's an anti-healing potion.
What?
Yeah.
I have
Good.
any clue what he's talking about?
It's anti-healing potion. Poison. It's poison. Poison.
The poison
look
for
like-
Cusco. The poison specifically to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Why do I remember that verbatim?
No, I don't know who
20
Cusco
years
is.
later.
But I made a poison. It's like it does 4d4 plus 4 damage.
Holy shit. I'm gonna
It
reverse
has to be
engineer this.
it has to be ingested though. Can't put it on a knife.
Mm.
You gotta go like put it in someone's food and it'll kill them.
I'm gonna be reverse engineering this later. Because that's what I do.
Hence poison and not venom. Yeah. Wait, no, venom is.
No, that's correct.
Yeah, it's
Poison is
poison.
ingested.
Otherwise it'd be venomous.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Venom is if you eat.
Yeah.
Poison is if it. Well, I have it backwards, I think.
venom gets into your
Oh, you're good.
bloodstream and poison's you eat it. But poison can still go on the skin and do stuff, so I mean I don't know.
Okay. If if something bites you and you die, that thing is venomous. If you bite something and you
Yes.
die, it's poisonous.
It's poisonous. Yes, that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
was trying to say. You got me.
I know these things.
Oh yeah. Bye. Oh,
What?
did you want me?
Yes, actually.
Thank you.
Oh.
Please.
We got a schematic for something that maybe you could help us with?
Oh, I see. Because I'm a gnome. You think
That's
I'm
what I
good
was
at
trying to avoid.
tinkering?
Are
Of course
you?
I am. Yeah, I'm good
Okay.
at tinkering. aren't I?
That's
I
what I was
just got
trying
into
to avoid. I
alchemy
didn't want to
because
be
it was
rude.
fun. I also like spells. Mad. But tell you what,
It might be a bit on the shady side, but
he looks at it and goes, "Oh, like a secret stabby thing."
Yeah.
I think I played a video game that a guy had this and he snuck around jumping into hay bales. Wait,
It's a video game.
What's a video game?
what? Don't worry about it.
Insight check.
For real.
That was out of character.
I know.
Yeah, so was the sneeze and we rolled with it, so.
No, it's yeah, no. I once met a man that had one of these, and he used to leap from tall buildings into hay bales.
That seems dangerous. Hay bales aren't exactly that cushioning.
No, he had loads of concussions all the time. I don't think he did well for himself.
Must
Anyway,
have had
could I make that?
faith.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking feather fall.
Heatherfall, yeah.
Fucking monks.
I can make that for you.
Slow fall.
I don't have the parts though.
Mm.
I can definitely put one together, but you'll need to get the parts. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, one's just a blade of some sort, and then the other's some leather. Do you want it to be magical? I can make it magical.
How much would that cost us?
Yeah.
That depends on if you want it to be experimental or not.
I'm okay with experimental.
If you
It's probably going on my wrist.
Yep.
Well, sometimes we've got wrist things in life, haven't we? Tell you what, if you let me do the experimental magic, I'll do the magic-y thing for free and the tinkering for like 10 silver. If you want something a bit more like, I don't know, does like some sort of magical damage or something like that, I'm gonna need like, I don't know, gems. Or
I don't have any gems.
big fat ruby. No, emerald. Yeah, emerald. Yeah, but emerald.
If it's going on your wrist, it's your choice.
Yeah, but you're the haggler and the experimental is cheaper. Plus, gems are things that I need for potions.
Experimental is free.
Experimental is free, yeah.
It's hard to pass that up.
And the gems are something that I need for potions usually.
Yeah. Free at first. It could come with a cost later.
Yeah, I know that potion was terrifying.
Yeah. It could have been really good though. Could have summoned a demon. I mean, what?
Could have.
That's not good.
Anyway, get me the leather and the metal and just bring it here and I'll put it together for you if you want 10 silver and experimental. Or an emerald. Or experimental. Or an emerald.
Okay.
Experimental. Emerald.
I think he's constipated.
Are you saying experimental?
Experimental.
Scrambled.
Experimental?
Experimental. Experimental. I can't.
We'll look for the parts and then think on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Okay.
I've been experimenting. It's a food. Don't worry, it's not poisonous or anything like that. I've been experimenting with
It's
this
not
thing
venomous
called
either, right?
cocoa into like a bar form, okay?
You
Alright.
made chocolate.
Okay, and I want your opinion on it. I personally find it quite bitter, and I'm trying to work, but I don't want to put too much sugar in it. It's bad for your teeth. So, just let me know what you think.
I mean, have you tried natural sugars? Have you tried stuff like certain fruits that might help without adding too
like
much sugar?
raisins.
A bit weird. I was thinking strawberry, but okay.
Strawberry. Oh, okay.
Orange
Good.
juice.
It's got a
Orange
good
juice.
sugar content. Or orange. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
corn syrup. I could put corn syrup in everything.
Oh no, we've witnessed the birth of capitalism.
No. Nobody wants that poison. Right.
We've witnessed the birth of big corn.
Okay. But no, try it.
Yeah, he'll try it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it tastes like dark chocolate. Like a
Oh,
really
he's probably down with
strong
that.
dark chocolate bar.
That's
Just
actually
chocolate, not
really
like
good.
soft or
Very
anything like
much good.
If
I
I
was
try
gonna
it, put a roll on it, do I like it or not?
Yeah. I love dark chocolate, so I'm just making it canon that Kaharu likes dark chocolate.
I hate dark chocolate.
I love it. It's the best.
I fucking love it, man.
You're the sister I never had. Look at
Best
this.
thing I've ever tasted.
Satori's just the sister Koharu never
Good.
had.
She tastes it and she
And
gets that
then-
look on her face like, oh my god.
I don't know if Moriko would like it or not, because he's gonna offer it around. Why not?
Riku, in fact, does like dark chocolate.
I was thinking about putting orange in it.
Yes, I have two sisters.
Or
I'm
mint.
good. No chocolate, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
mint
that's
would be
a
really
pass.
good with it. Oh, mint. If you make a mint version, I'd like
I'll
to
do
try
mint
it.
next. Yeah, when I make it, I'll add mint.
I think I'm.
Where do I get mint from?
And that's gonna be for you. I'm a little bigger on
Wait.
the orange.
I
What?
do need a piece. I need to bring one to the kobold man. Kobold guy.
Oh yeah, it gives you another bar.
I didn't get
Hold on.
cockroaches.
I don't think cockroach would be nice in it.
Probably. You are
Mint.
probably correct.
It would probably be niche.
Right,
Chocolate covered in
also, I need a name for it.
Raspberry.
Cocoa bar is what I've got so far.
Is there something wrong with just saying cocoa bar?
Okay, I'll go with cocoa bar.
What was this guy's name? I forget.
Toasty.
Not me too.
I don't know if we ever
Toasty?
got a name.
It's Toasty. I wrote it down.
Okay, Toasty.
You can call me Toasty.
Okay.
It's not my real name, but you can call me.
Call him Toasty's Boom Boom Bars.
Get out.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Toasty's boom bars. I mean, that's pretty good.
Where do I get mint from? Excuse me, and he walks off. He just completely walks off. Mid-convo.
Well, we found him and he's gonna
goes
do
over
it.
to someone and goes, where do I get mint?
Mint is actually an invasive species. If you find some, you've found a lot.
That's true.
So are gnomes.
Yeah, but you're also pleasant.
He laughs into the other room.
Dax is gonna frown.
Max just can't stand this guy.
No.
It's better to see on the good side of people.
Oh.
I fucking
Okay.
love mint chocolate. Out of character. I have mint chocolate mousse tracks in the fridge or freezer right now.
No, I ain't about it. I'm weird about mint.
I like mint chocolate.
Fucking.
I like it sometimes, but I do like a cherry dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Peppermint taco.
I like that Zhang doesn't like the gnome because the gnome is Zhang.
That's
Same
the best part about
accent.
it.
And everything.
Yeah, when Sammy drew it, I was like, that's literally just Zhang.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Right. What are we doing?
Waiting
I guess
stick.
now we have to go back to the stick.
Well, happy hour is
Basil.
gone. You can hear the singing. You always know it's
Yeah.
happy hour because that's when the dwarves start singing.
Mm.
What are they?
I ho, it's home from work we go.
That's racist.
I'm a dwarf. I can say it.
I agree with Jim.
I have warmed up to dark chocolate. I used to hate it.
No,
I love
I
it.
hate it. Can't stand it.
I like all forms of I'm not like a big chocolate guy, but I do enjoy most forms of chocolate. It's milk chocolate. I'm not a big. Sorry, it's white chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan of,
I don't like white chocolate.
but I will eat it.
I love
I
It's
will
also
eat literally
not
all of it. You
chocolate.
cannot stop me.
But I love Jaffa.
If chocolate is involved, I go feral. I don't give a damn.
Right. So happy hour. I'll just say that during happy hour, you go and grab a dagger and some leather. Right. It costs you a silver for it. Whoever wants to pay the silver, knock a silver off.
I'll do it.
And then
Actually,
what?
would I have time to clean my silver dagger and use it?
Oh,
Have
yeah,
it
you
do-
can.
Have it
You
do the
can clean
silver
it.
and add the
Hidden
experimental?
silver dagger.
You can clean it
Hidden silver dagger.
with your alchemy tools quite easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean that. We'll use that and let him
okay.
put whatever the experimental shit is on it.
Okay.
the hidden silver dagger.
Hidden
Mhm.
silver.
Oh,
So now he's got one bracer that is literally a sling that he can just fire off, and the other one is the frickin' blade dagger.
could be the single most incriminating weapon to have ever like had in this place. I thought the ring was bad, but
I mean, he.
Not me walking around with a giant silver.
Well,
fucking
he will.
blade.
He will.
Yeah, but
you
that's
can
in
give
the
him the
open.
stuff, and I'll just say for the sake of time, he will make it, and you can collect it later on.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and I'll let you know about the experimental stuff when I make it up.
Sounds good. Hopefully it doesn't break it.
No, it's probably going to be like it'll hurt you, or it'll do really cool stuff.
Okay, that'll be fine.
oh, can you imagine that? It's like instead of coming out, it misfires, just goes
Ah.
into like into.
That's why they used to cut
your hands.
the fingers off, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to cut a bit of the finger, but oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, that's.
I just like how
like in
when they
like,
first started using them, they cut the finger off, and then some guy was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, if you just change this, you don't need to do that."
Yeah.
Yep.
But at that
Also-
point, it became a thing of like
Yeah, I know.
knowing.
Also, it'd be easy to spot the assassins. Just look for all the fuckers with the missing finger, right? Like,
Yep.
hello? We've spent hundreds of years tracking these people down. Like, yeah.
Go to shake someone's hand, there's missing a finger. Assassin.
Assassino! The amount of times I had to hear that screamed for 3 fucking games. Oh, get me out of Italy.
Cool. So you go back to Treacle.
Yeah.
Here you go. I'm gonna give him a chocolate
Hello
bar.
again. Wait, which voice?
Ooh, treat.
Hello again.
Hello. Here.
Oh,
Treat.
what's that?
It is Boom Boom Bar. Toasty's Boom Boom Bar.
That's not the name he went with.
You know,
Well, it's
Toasty?
it's gonna.
Takes a bite and kind of like, this is the single greatest thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
I thought you'd
Isn't
like
it?
that.
Where did you get it
Oh,
from?
it was so delicious.
Toasty.
That little shit.
Yeah, that
That
little
little
shit. He
shit.
told me to get out. I'm marketing for him. He kicked me out.
I sat
This
on him
guy.
once. It was funny.
he deserves it.
Okay. He kind of like eats a bit more and then puts half of it like to the side. Alright, so I got your information. Well, I don't have your information. I know who has your information is probably a better thing, but you know, it's still worth it. Okay, so if you have the ability to speak with dead, there's a guy in the crypts that actually built the thing. So if you can figure that out, he might be able to give you loads of stuff. Otherwise, you want to speak to the cleaning crew.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are a small family that are in charge of cleaning the castle. You know, like taking the trash out or the rubbish, depending on where you're from. You might say different. Okay. And they make trips to it weekly, and they will have a good understanding of where things are and what they are and what they're doing. I believe they're part of the Flowery family. I forgot their name. The ones that do the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, it might be very hard talking to them at the moment. I think they've just lost one of their own. But if you can get to speak to them somehow, they might be able to point you in the right direction and so far so forth.
We're actually friendly with him right now, yeah.
Well, ain't that just a daimyo in a pack of cards?
Took me a minute to catch up.
He says that. He says it with a sly smile on his face.
Uh-huh.
Eyes and ears.
Okay. Lady Nara Blossombeard was the one that was poisoned. But the Blossombeards are the ones that
Yeah,
are...
Blossom-
God bless us.
Yeah. Okay.
To the Blossom Beards.
So it's the Blossombeards that know the cleaning crew, or they are, or what? I didn't catch that part.
The part of the family.
Part of the family, okay. Alright.
Okay. That's all we had. That's literally all we had. A dead guy in the crypts. Here's his name, and it gives you the name of the guy. And if you got the crypts and where to go, and like if you somehow want to speak to that guy, he was the one that actually built the castle. And then he gives you the information on the other one. Yeah.
I'm not sure any of us can speak with dead. Unless there is a kami spirit lingering around. Actually. Maybe we can go see if there's a spirit lingering around.
Might be able to find a scroll. So, can anyone scroll?
It's level 3, so it'd be real expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak with dead, I just don't have it.
Ah, next level. No, wait.
I didn't take it.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah. Should have been a priest. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Should have took the damn spell.
And it's always that one spell like, oh, this would be really useful right now, but damn,
Yep.
oh well.
Could you make it as a potion?
Speak with that as a potion. Potion master?
We have
Sorry,
a-
I'm helping with juice finding. What's up?
We have an alchemy friend as well, right? So, can you make a speak with dead potion?
I might be able to learn how, but I can't currently. If I can if someone can show me how, then yeah, I can figure it out. Or if I can get one and kind of reverse it.
Well, we know someone who's really good at potion making as well.
I might be able to talk to Gria. Yeah.
Just want to point out that if Agria could make a potion to talk with dead, he might have done it during his
would have done it
investigation.
for the investigation, yeah. That's what I just thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So.
That's fucking fair.
He might know someone that could and just couldn't do it himself or whatever, but...
So I could talk to him and see if he knows a guy, and if that guy is able, I could do that. But no, I don't currently have access to that.
Well, we already know part of the Blossombeard family, so...
Cool, what are you doing?
To the Blossombeards, I suppose.
Okay.
Yes.
You go to their
Is it?
house, you are let in, you're in the living room. They seem less upset than normal, I guess, because it's been a few days. You've not told them yet of all the stuff they found, I guess, as well, so good opportunity. Oh, hello, my friends. How is everything going?
Things are progressing. At the moment, we can't really disclose what's going on, but we found some information.
I figured you might have. The Emperor sent me a letter.
Oh.
Sorry, the Emperor, sorry. The Night Thane sent me a letter, and whilst he didn't say much. The fact that he sent any letter at all means that he doesn't suspect us of any wrongdoing, and I assume that is to do in part with you. So thank you.
You're very welcome. We came here on a somewhat related note, actually. We are hoping. We heard that a part of your family is in charge of cleaning the Black Fortress.
Oh, yes. Yes.
We need to talk to them.
Oh. Okay.
Who do we need to
I'm
talk
just not
to?
going to ask why. I feel like I
Yeah,
shouldn't ask why.
correct.
But that's fine. I can ask them to come here. They're in the village. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, oh yes.
I wish we could get more information, but
No, I trust you.
it's safer for you this way
You
too.
have done plenty for my family. She speaks to one of the guards, and the guards goes off and goes, okay. They should be here soon. Meanwhile, please, I will make lunch. And so please sit, relax for a moment. I'm sure it's been busy. Is anything particular you would like?
An herbal tea sounds nice, actually, if you don't mind.
Yes. Okay,
I'm-
good.
I'm happy to help with whatever you need. Oh, don't mind that. I'm setting
I'm
up a tool
strong, I
proficiency and I
can
clicked it.
help you move things. That's about it.
Thank you,
Me-
but I am capable of holding a tea set. No,
I
thank you.
meant
Okay.
with lunch in general.
Oh, yes, come with me. Why?
And I meant
if you
heavy
can-
things
Yeah.
if you need.
Go. It's fine.
heavy
She'll lead you off to the kitchens, and you can. Can you cook?
I was actually planning to take cook's
Uh,
utensils as the proficiency.
Okay. Well, if you
So
don't want to
this
do
worked
that,
out perfectly.
if you want to do that, then she will provide you cook's utensils.
Perfect.
It's not so different to alchemy, really.
Yeah. He lived alone forever, and like it makes sense that he kind of knows how to take care of himself, like overall. And he lived above a fucking noodle shop. Like, come on. No, bun shop. That's right. What stat?
And maybe you
do
mention
guys
in
have?
passing that you like cooking or something like that, and you don't have the tools. Like, you're not asking for them or like that. She's like, oh, please, we have plenty of chef
we got
sets and
spares.
stuff, and
Yeah.
she'll give you like a little set of as a thank you for just
Aw.
in general, and you can use them.
What
Okay,
stat do
well,
you want me to
if
base
you
it on, by the
prepare
way?
just some snacks and stuff, and I'll get the tea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, use like blossom tea, green tea, blackcurrant tea. And she makes like loads of different teas. They have loads of flowers and stuff, so they just make loads of different flowers and teas.
Lime, what stat would you like me to base this off of?
It's mostly going to be like dex based, unless sometimes it'll change depending on what you're actually doing. But if you're just like chopping loads of stuff up, I'll just do it under dex.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to be sure, so I put it in correctly.
Well, I know dex is a good stat for you, anyways.
Dex and wisdom are my top two, so
Cool.
that's perfect.
I mean, wisdom can also be used. It depends what you're
Yeah.
doing, really.
I mean, wisdom is survival, so I didn't know if that would make any sense at all. But either way, Dex is fine.
Dex is gonna be like, he's gonna turn to Doji and be like, is there a reason why we're keeping the purpose of our visit secret? Surely knowing our purpose would give them greater incentive to assist.
Yeah, but if they will, like, they'd already be in trouble. Like, if we get caught, you know what I'm saying? They're unwilling not unwilling, but unknowing, which might give them a little bit of leeway. But if we tell them and they help us, like, off with their heads is probably what happens. I know we're on a secret mission and all, but I don't know how, if we get caught, I don't imagine it ends well for us.
But what if we told them without telling them?
Like thieves can't? Like, what are you talking about?
No, perhaps we are careless with our conversation.
Oh. Well, we could do that.
I would want to know if it was me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess if I was in their shoes, I would too.
Tea is ready.
They have been good to us as well. Would hate to let them endure not knowing.
You can roll cooking utensils if you wish.
Yeah, might as well try. Just to see. He lived alone. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow.
You make delicious snack, and they are brought to the table with a variety of different teas. The 3 teapots. You can help yourselves. Well, you can pour for other people, as is tradition.
He comes out with a plate of snacks looking proud as hell. No one there. Good.
Yum.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So once the group is back, I'll be like, so hey, Dax got an idea.
Yes.
He's gonna lean in, and he's gonna lower his voice a little bit, but not like too much. And he'll be like, I just think that these people have been good to us. Deserve to know what we're doing. But Oji has confirmed that we are supposed to be doing this secretly, so can't tell them exactly what we're doing. But if it were me, I would want to know.
I would want to know in their situation too. I worry for their safety.
That's my
I
concern.
mean, I trust your judgment. Looking directly at Satori.
I mean, all we gotta do is spill the beans and finish the mission. And it won't even be a problem. That's it. Just don't fail. Easy peasy.
I had every intention of actually returning afterwards with full disclosure.
So it looks like you guys were on the same page already. Just one thinking preemptive, one thinking post. Those are probably way too big words for me, but I don't care.
You've had recent boost in intelligence.
That's alright. My dump stat's charisma, not intelligence, so I'm okay. I can't talk to people, but I make things.
I got noodle arms. I'm willing to, if the group as a whole decides it's in their best interest.
Anyway, she comes back.
And I just think that they would be grateful to know that the killer of their daughter is to be apprehended.
Are you saying that while she comes back or before she comes back?
Yeah, after, like, as she's coming
Oh.
back into the room.
One of those like subtle slip-ups, accidental
she-
things.
She'll sort of just sit down and be like, as I assumed.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Nothing. No, I didn't say anything.
Lovely spread.
Yes, very good spread.
Would you
If the
prefer
spread was
full
to
spread?
be utterly destroyed, that would not be a shame. You know, I'm just saying it's only a spread.
Do you want to know the full ingredient list of the spread now, or after it's consumed?
No, I just, as long as the spread is done properly
Okay.
and completely, or at least in a matter befitting my house, so that in future I can do better spreads. That would be the best way of going about it.
Okay.
And I will help in any way that I can to make sure that this spread is done well.
This tea is delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then, after a moment, the guard will come back with a pair. A very skinny-looking dwarf, and what appears to be a halfling woman in a sort of like workman's outfit, if you will. And they'll come in and sit down and go, "Oh, hello, everyone. This is my cousin Jacob, and his lovely wife Maria. Jacob and Maria, as well as some of their other kin, take weekly trips to the Black Fortress to help tidy it up. Jacob, I would appreciate if you would answer these people's questions with as much knowledge and helpfulness as you can. They are to be completely trusted." And Jacob kind of puts his hands together and goes, "Oh yes, that very well. How can I help?"
I look over everyone else.
Haru's looking at you.
We need to get in.
We need-
Unseen if possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Preferably not via the front door.
Okay. Well, the castle is very well defended. There are night patrols and day patrols of many different soldiers. There are 2 great dire wolves in the courtyard, so that would be they're very good at sniffing and that kind of thing. So I suggest finding some way of covering your scent. And there are certain rooms and stuff that we are not allowed in, so I cannot say to what's inside there. As for another entrance, other than you could possibly scale the wall, although that would be difficult as it's obviously designed not to, but there are ways of climbing over things. And I am convinced that in the northernmost tower there is some sort of secret tunnel, because it is drafty and very drafty around there. However, I'm not allowed into that room, where we do hear strange flapping noises coming from within it. I've always assumed some sort of roost for birds, but if I had to put money on it, I would say that it is a... There's a word for it. I can't remember. Sally. pot. No,
There you
something
go.
like that. Something there. However, I could not
You're
possibly tell you where the entrance is or exit of that would be, as it is on the side of mountain somewhere, I imagine. There are cave systems around it, but I do not go in there. But any other questions? I mean, we went last week. The last thing we noticed was a strange odor coming from the main meeting room that we are not allowed in. Although we used to be allowed in there, we used to do a lot of cleaning in there, but it since has been barred from there, and they seem to be holding a lot of secret meetings. But it's not of our business, of course. Yes, and since the unfortunate events with the Night Thing, nobody's been allowed in the fortress at all outside of the usual guard, so we haven't been to do our usual service. So I can't tell you anything since that
Shocking.
event.
Hmm.
When would you say is the best time? Say, when are the two direwolves sleeping? Usually.
The direwolves sleep during noon, so middle of the day is when they sleep. The place is most active. Well, it used to be during the daylight hours, but there's been more comeuppance and stuff at the night time, as we've noted when we've stayed there. But during the middle of the day, people seem to be more relaxed as well. In the middle of the night, it's definitely harder to see things. Yes, I believe it's a song.
As I'm sitting over here muted, belting it.
I'm not one for the clandestine sorts. I am not a shinobi, but I can only tell you what I know.
Okay,
No, I think that helps.
it does. I appreciate it.
What she said.
We all appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a direction.
Several, actually, now.
Yeah.
I might be able to get over that wall.
And I have ways of looking into that northern tower.
Yeah.
I could throw you over the wall if you need.
I'd rather be there while the wolves are sleeping.
Moriko, you remember I can climb, right?
That's a little help.
Well, that's a good place to park it. With you guys basically making a plan.
Yeah.
But she will, if you wish, she will just basically take you to a private room where you can sort yourselves out, and then that is where we'll end things.
Figure we can discuss a plan over Discord over the week.
If you
There you go.
want to speed things up, that's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. And then at the start of next session, we can just do the assault on Black Fortress.
Sounds good.
Sounds terrifying. I hate
I'm
it.
scared.
All right.
I am feared.
This is fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
As
That's
long as
just-
my headband's working again, it's fine.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
This is gonna be terrible.
gonna be
You got
brilliant.
anything?
Yeah, I got it, I think. Yeah, that is it for today's session, ending bang on time. Thank you guys for running the game, being here, playing, etc. Thank you guys also for hanging out in the chat. It's great to see so many people. If you've enjoyed this, please do like, share, subscribe. Consider checking out the other campaigns. We have 3 on the go at the moment on a Tuesday, Friday, and a Saturday evening, all of which are in their own individual playlists on the channel. But yeah, please do like the video, it does help a lot. And if you can think of other people that might be interested in watching this with us, then please do let them know as well. We will be back, I believe, on Tuesday for the second episode of our new Starfinder campaign. New, yeah, it's a new campaign, but it's continuing characters. We'll be there for that. Also, consider checking out Patreon. There's loads of cool stuff on there for your role-playing games and other stuff. And yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday. Until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Yes, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.